I'm live, Meds. If you can hear me, I'm live. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Give me a second. You know how I do things here. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right, Meds. We live. Sorry, I didn't mean to click the button. I didn't know if you were ready or not, so I didn't want to leave you exposed.
No, I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're a little kind of just talking boxing and shit, people. So what's up? Welcome to episode 47. I got my long-awaited. People been asking for Meds for a while. He doesn't believe it. He thinks, I don't. Yeah, they
People
always ask
asking
about you.
For me.
They always ask about you, bro. And you know what? It's not even my fault because I'll message Meds. Hey, you coming? Can't tonight, sir. My dad's in town. I broke my collarbone, which he did, and he was
This
like,
is all true.
Yeah, I'm not making up lies. Yeah, this is all,
This is all true. I was about to miss today because it's my sibling's birthday, but they actually ended up we rescheduled. We're probably gonna do it tomorrow. So
your sibling's birthday. But what's up, chat? Muck, Spider, Cassie Cage, everybody. I want to give a big shout out to Cassie Cage. She made the thumbnail. I put like a little troll in the Discord saying with my mouth wide open, the shit I say I never would do. And I put my mouth open holding the Steam Deck kind of, you know what I mean? Because this is what people do. This is what people do. They're like, Steam Deck after 1 month. Like the most, just anyway. So shout out to Cassie Cage for the thumbnail. Luke, what's up, boy? I see you, man. I just want to start off by saying, Meds, I missed you. It's been long awaited. I'm telling you, really. I think the chemistry you have with me is fucking great. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get into busting your balls later, son. I did to you just a couple nights ago.
Wait, what did you do? Oh, wait, hold on. Dude, I got the better of you ultimately. I whooped your ass. You barely beat me the other time.
Listen, I think you beat me, and then you quit.
You won twice. You won 2 out of 3. You got it. But the one time that I beat you was a whooping.
It was a whooping. It was like, what, 10-4?
Yeah, I whooped your ass.
Well, that was the first time playing. You see how fast I adapted?
Hey, man, listen. We need to play more. We need to make this a thing. We gotta play, throughout the week. By the way, we're talking about MLB this because you said we're gonna bring it up later. We're already talking about it now. We're playing MLB the Show on the God Box, of course. That's the best play to play your PlayStation games. So we're playing MLB the Show, and I beat the shit out of Blaze the first game, and then he beat me twice after that. But it's okay. We're gonna have some rematches, and I think I'm gonna get the better of them.
Can you give me a second?
Blaze is doing daddy duties. Hey,
wait, my girl's supposed to be here at 9. She's probably cheating on me, doing some fucked up shit, but she's running late.
Listen, I don't want to throw aspersions out there, but that's exactly what's happening.
Probably, yeah. All right, say hi to the camera once, then you gotta go, buddy. Okay, say hi to Meds.
Who's that, Nico?
No, that's Gio.
Gio, what's up, kid?
Yeah,
I see all of your exploits all the time. I know you be throwing yogurt on the walls and all that. I know all about it, kid.
I let you stay. You can fire.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna destroy you in Fortnite later for all that stuff you did.
Give me a second, man. Go. Go play with your brother. Go.
That's that wholesome Blaze family shit we all love, right? I wonder who's gonna be here today because nobody's here but me, which makes me wonder where the hell is everybody else? Because if I wasn't here, would Blaze be by himself? Because I'm almost never here. So
no, Big Cloud. I don't know what he's doing, but
he was in the freaking Discord.
Yeah, but he was being Big Cloud. So I'm like, I gave him two weeks off already. So I'm like, I should give him another week off. You know what I mean? Because Big Cloud got some, we'll get into that later. But anyway, but yeah. So Meds.
Yes, sir.
I know you haven't played Call of Duty. I know you don't care about Call of Duty.
I do not.
Okay, so I'll save that for later.
Thank you.
I want to get into a couple things, just the basics. What have you actually been playing?
Blaze, send him the link. Blaze, send him the link.
He wants a link?
Yeah, Big Cloud wants a link. What have I been playing?
Sent him a link.
While you're at it, well, there you go, Big Cloud. Go look for it. What have I been playing? Well, I think since the last time I was on the podcast, I didn't get a chance to talk about the game that I was playing at the time, which was Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know if I did get a chance to talk about it here, but I beat Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's not as long as people said it was. People were talking about it's 100 hours. I beat it in 60 hours. And I'll tell you what, like I really, really, really like that game. I would actually go as far as to say I love that game. I loved Assassin's Creed Origins. I did not think that Odyssey would top it, but dog, like I think Odyssey did top it. Like there's so much cool shit. Because here's the thing, Blaze. I'm a sucker for Greek mythology. It's like a huge reason why I'm a huge fan of God of War.
I was about to say,
yeah, the Greek mythology in God of War is just fucking top notch, you know. And I've always been a big fan. And Odyssey just dives into it so deep, and you can do so much cool shit that you read about, like you know, in Greek mythology books. Like you fight Medusa, you fight a Cyclops, you're the granddaughter of freaking the guy from 300. Like the game is just so super dope.
I'm surprised you're saying this just because how grindy those. I know Odyssey's a grindy game, just like Valhalla is, and just like Origins before it. But I always thought I was gonna like that the most, just because I love the setting, like you're saying, the whole the mythos behind it. I love that setting. I really do. It, you know, the whole 300 thing. They, you know, like you're fighting on the beach in the beginning. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But I feel like you would stay away from it. I feel like you would talk shit as like a PC elitist. I feel like you would talk shit about that type of a game.
Nah. Honestly, you know what I'm discovering, Blaze, is that like I like a lot of monotony in my games. I don't know why, but like certain like little tasks and shit, I enjoy doing them. Like I enjoy playing PC Building Simulator. I love Days Gone. You remember how much I fucking love Days Gone. Like
no.
Game that has a
you
lot
were
of
shitting
like,
on Days Gone, and I kept telling you, Meds, you'll like it.
But when I played it, what did I say?
Yeah, you gave it the flowers. You did,
bro. I adore that game. I think Days Gone is awesome. And I discovered that I just really like, you know, like games where you just fuck around and do whatever. You know what I mean? Like open world games, yeah, you could just say it's that. But even other games like Pokemon, like I've always been a fan of Pokemon because like you just go around and you just grind out Pokemon battles, so you're so strong that you smack the fuck out of the gym leader. You know what I mean? Like those little menial tasks, like I enjoy. I just put on some music or a podcast and I just drift off and I just do it. It's just really enjoyable for me. And yeah, dude, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, awesome. And you know what? This is going to be controversial, but in 2018, I played God of War and I was like, yo, this is game of the year. I loved it so much. Thought it was amazing. And then later that year, I played The Messenger and I changed my mind. I was like, fuck, I have to change my mind. It's The Messenger is the game of the year 2018. And it still remains game of the year 2018 for me. But if I had played Assassin's Creed Odyssey in 2018, it would have gotten my game of the year. This game is special.
Wait.
Yeah.
You're saying The Messenger?
Yes.
You played through all of God of War, all of its glory.
Yes. Fantastic game.
On a PS4.
Yes.
Pro?
No.
Okay. And then you played The Messenger, that little indie. Wait. The Messenger is the little ninja game, right? I keep thinking of something else. Right?
Yeah, it's like a side-scrolling Ninja Gaiden style kind of.
Yo,
thing.
you know when you say The Messenger, I'm thinking of Gone Home for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Not that at all. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember you saying that you fucking love that game. But listen, see,
awesome.
This is why. Don't you see indie has its own lane at the Game Awards? Don't you notice that?
Yes, but indies also get nominated for Game of the Year.
Yeah, but
the reigning Game of the Year, you could say it's an indie. Like it's an EA game, but really it's just an indie developer that EA gave some money to put the game out. You know what I mean?
That one Game of the Year. That I was gonna say, can you name me one indie game? Yeah, but I was gonna say, name me one indie game that won the main event, and that I guess.
I mean, looking back, I would have to think about it because I you know, now that you mention it, I don't think any of them have. But they do often get nominated. Like you remember, Hades was nominated. They get nominees.
So you chose that game over God, which is crazy. But I'm not judging you. You know why, man?
You know my taste in games. You know my taste in games. You know I like indies over AAAs.
And I respect it. And this is why, like, even Rev's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll give you credit because, you know, you say how you feel and that's it. Like
the thing is, bro, I play the AAA games too, and I love God of War. Like, I'm not trying to shit. Listen, me praising one game does not take away credit from the other game. Like,
I know,
God of War
but
is still an incredible game.
All right, but what I'm saying is, what went into God of War? Development, production, time, resources, money. compared to what went into the messenger. And I'm not saying that
it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. But what gets put into it does not equal what I get out of it. And I got more out of the messenger, in my humble opinion. And again, the same thing with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey, personally, I enjoyed more than God of War 2018, but doesn't take away anything from the game. I think God of War 2018 is a masterpiece in its own right. But moving on from that, because I don't want to make this a freaking Game of the Year 2018 debate. This is 2022. And speaking of 2022, the game that I've been playing right now is the game that has eluded Xbox and PC for a while, Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal is fantastic. I've been loving it. I'm chasing all of the achievements because I'm chasing it as just to prove a point. Like, I got 1,000 out of 1,000 on Persona 5 on Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, people, like, I'm not really an Xbox guy, but I do play Xbox from time to time. And just to show that, people are putting in this work on these Japanese games on Xbox. So I'm gonna get the 1,000, and I'm not playing it out of spite for that. Like, bro, like, fucking God of War. Persona 5 Royal is so awesome. So good. Like, I'm enjoying every little bit of it. It's the most stylish game I've ever played. The freaking menus are so slick and beautiful and cute. Like, they're just so beautifully designed, and they just all merge together so beautifully. Like, I don't know, bro. This game is special. I don't even know. I don't even have the words. The soundtrack, the music, not even just the music, but the timing of the music. Like, the music comes on right at the right time, and just the right song. And the turn-based battle system is the best turn-based battle system I've ever played. The story's on point. I don't think it's better than Persona 4 Golden story so far, but the story's on point. And dude, it's just everything that I expected of this game, everything that everybody said about this game. Yo, this game is fire. This is that, whatever. They're right. They're totally right, and I'm really, really loving this game.
So, but are you loving it because you got an Xbox now? Why didn't you play when you had a PS4 though? That's the thing. Even Death Singer, all you Xbox guys, all of a sudden loving Persona when it's been on PlayStation.
Death Singer played Persona on PS4.
Death Singer's a fucking fraud, but we know this.
But no, the thing is, I have like a second crib, and I left my PS4 over there like 2 years ago, and I haven't gone back to get it. That's really as far as it goes. Because actually, Nova bought me Persona 5 Royal on PS4, and I meant to play it. It's just I just never went back to go get my PS4. It's really that simple. If my PS4 was here, I would have probably played it. My Xbox is here, so I'm playing it on Xbox. It's really that simple.
Big Cloud, welcome to the show, bro. I think I texted you because it sounded like your mic was different. Are you using a different mic or no?
I sound different?
Yeah, like there was like a little
you sound good.
White noise. No, white. You don't hear the white noise? Or
yeah, I do. Do you have like a fan running or something? It sounds like.
Oh, yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. There you go. I don't think I hear it anymore.
But yeah, so Big Cloud has been playing Modern Warfare. We'll get to that later. So Meds, my thing is, all right. You've been playing your Xbox console, right? And Xbox has been in the news this week because Game Pass is finally profitable, according to Phil Spencer. They said that it's profitable. Do you believe that?
I believe it. I believe it. Because
it's profitable.
This is not a matter of like, for example, like because developers and people lie all the time. Like, we couldn't make this game 60 frames per second because blah blah blah, right? But really, we know why. You suck at your job. When it comes to these like monetary numbers and stuff, you can't fudge this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because there's always numbers. There's always spreadsheets out there with these numbers on them. And if these numbers were lies, it will get exposed. So when it comes to this stuff, I do believe it.
All right, this is the whole. I just gotta like my supervisor, my boss is actually watching the show because I kind of told him I had a YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
So he's watching it with his kids. So shout out to my guy Dave. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, bro. Great boss, the best boss in the world, man. Anyway, Big Cloud, go ahead and do your little intro, man. Have you been playing any new games, or what have you been doing? What have you been playing recently, man?
Modern Warfare 2.
Surprisingly, because you got away from COD, right? You haven't played COD in like 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, shout out to the GOAT Lobo. He gifted me that for my birthday. So shout out to Lobo.
The GOAT Lobo. Lobo,
he's
check
not
in,
the GOAT.
baby.
He hit the GOAT number.
You gotta check in, man.
Wait, he hit the GOAT number? Because
he ain't the GOAT until that Uncharted
Oh
PC
man,
edition hits, baby.
I'm surprised you want that shit. Isn't it not optimized or something like that?
It's just tradition. You can't break tradition. You can't buy me every Sony exclusive then stop. It's not about the money. It's a principle thing. You got to stay on track.
It's the principle of the thing,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Come on, man.
But so that's it though. You haven't been playing. What about before that? You had Gotham Knights early.
We need to talk about this right now.
Gotham Knights was Gotham Knights got that early, platinumed that and reviewed it and shit. And
Yo, so the title of the review was like basically the game sucks. So why'd you platinum it, sir?
Yeah. Let's get into this. Yeah,
you still on my dick for this? You still on my dick?
Oh my god!
You still on my dick for this? You still on my
You
dick
can call it whatever you want.
No, I just want to know. You still on my dick?
Big Cloud?
No, I am too.
Okay. I'm gonna get to this, but I'm saying y'all still on my dick over
I need you to stop platinuming bad games.
I need you to get off my fucking
because you're addicted to
platinums. Game. No, I got the game.
You're addicted to platinums, and you will not
get
them, even if the game.
I'm gonna answer. Okay, can I answer the fucking question? You asked me.
Yes, Dad, answer the question.
I platinumed the fucking game because I was the first to get it, for one. Number two, I platinumed it and beaten the fucking thing. Because what's the first thing everybody does in this shithole fucking community? Oh, we hate the game. I guarantee he didn't beat the story. He didn't do XYZ. He didn't give it a shot. I platinumed the whole fucking thing. That's it.
Big Cloud, you realize that you can prove that you beat the game with just the trophy that says that you beat the game, right?
I don't give a fuck. This community's full of shit. And
exactly. So you don't give a fuck because you're addicted to platinums and you will get them even if it means playing bad games.
Motherfucker, you were platinum bleeding edge. What are we doing here? Stop it.
That happened naturally. It don't
happen naturally. Talk about bad games. That is the worst fucking game in existence.
I didn't chase achievements. I didn't chase the achievements. If you look at the achievement list, you'll realize that they come very easily through gameplay. If you look at BG's achievements, you'll see that he has all the achievements too. Why? Because they literally all come just by playing the game. I didn't have to go out of my way to get the gamer score.
Yeah, you did. You know how many fucking hours you had to put in the bleeding edge?
Brother, it's just like the Walking Dead
you had to put more hours in that shit.
If you beat it, you get the platinum.
You had to put more hours in that shit than I had to do in Gotham Knights.
That's
how many hours you put into Gotham Knights?
That's not true at all.
How many hours, Big Cloud? How many hours?
Like what? I gotta fire up the PS5 to find out.
Like roughly, what do you think?
I guarantee you, I played less hours, and it's a multiplayer game.
Let me fire it up, huh?
But yeah, you see, that's different, man, because you went back to it just because it's a multiplayer game. You kept going back to it to play it back to it. So that's if you had more, I wouldn't tax you if you had more for that because it's a multiplayer game.
Hold on 1 second.
Even so, I don't think I have that many hours. I have like 30, 40 hours.
You have how many hours? You said
like 30 or 40.
30 to 40. Okay.
I mean, I would have to check. I don't know if the game tracks. To be honest.
We'll go off. We should just 30 40.
But either way, we can move on. We don't want to sit here waiting for a Google.
No, I like this shit, but no. Listen, it needs to be said. Big Cloud has a disease, and listen,
bro, chasing platinums isn't a bad thing, but do you have to play the worst games?
No, but Big Cloud,
you can't talk when you play the game worse, Chief.
I wasn't chasing achievements.
Motherfucker,
hold on.
You chased validation for all that shit. You know you did. Stop it,
guys. Hold on. I want to ask you a legit question, Big Cloud. I'm not. Listen, nobody's taking that away from you, bro. Big Cloud is a fucking. He gets his platinums, bro. He's a dope gamer. Like nobody's gonna shit on you for getting platinums.
Big Cloud's a legitimate gamer.
Yeah, nobody's cutting you under, Big. You gotta admit it though, Big Cloud. You can't say the game sucks and then still want to platinum it because you can't leave that percentage undone. You can't.
The shit. When I got done with the game, and like I said in my fucking review, once you get the legendary gear, I was already like 80% done with everything done. And that happened naturally because all you do, and that's why I said the shit is repetitive. Most of the shit you unlock in this game, you don't have to try. You literally just fucking go and do it in the world. It's the same shit that fucking resets. There's nothing new to the game. So all that shit you see I did, like all the fucking street crimes in one go and shit like that, just natural. It's simple.
All right.
And once you get the elemental legendary gear, you break the combat and it's even easier as you go. I shit you not.
Listen, Ryan, I love you, and I just want better for you. That's all. That's literally it, bro.
I didn't want better for you when you wanted me to play Bleeding Edge. What are you talking about?
I never asked you to play Bleeding Edge with me, brother. I literally never asked you to play it with me. Stop it. Now you're making stuff up.
I'll fuck up.
But anyway, I just want better for you, my friend. That's it. Literally, I'm not trying to shit on you. I just love you, man. I want you to be happy. That's it.
Okay. All right. What game should I play in honor of Medea? I mean, obviously God of War. So first, it's
play the Messenger.
I don't want to put up.
Then don't ask me what to play. What the hell? I don't.
What is the
Persona 5 Royal?
No, what's the Messenger? What is that? I don't even know.
It's an indie game. You could beat it in like 10 hours. Or play Celeste. I don't know if you played Celeste, but if you haven't, play that.
Heard of it,
but please play Persona 5 Royal, bro. You're a PlayStation guy and you haven't played the game. Please play the game. It's so good.
I'm trying to fucking. Oh my god, why does this shit take so long? I'm doing that shit when you compare to a friend or whatever, and then it shows like your fucking playtime. It's taking forever to pop this shit on.
Your mic is acting up today, Big Cloud. There's a lot of echo where you are today. Usually your mic is super on point. What's up with that, brother? Maybe you changed your settings or something. Because usually my mic sounds like shit. And honestly, guys, I've tried to sound better. It's just I just need a better mic. Honestly.
How about now?
Bro, talk again.
How about now?
You sound way better. What did you do?
That's my speaker.
Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go.
I don't know why. For some reason, shit's coming through everything. Well,
yeah. You sound great now. I need to invest in a better mic, y'all. If you guys have like mic suggestions under like $300, drop them shits in the chat, please.
Medina, just say the word here. I'll fucking. You want that?
Well, you have a good mic you can send me if you.
Can you see it on the camera? Can you see it?
No, I don't. Hang on. Oh yeah, dude. Sure. I mean, listen. If you're not using it, send it my way, man.
It's also got a like little soundboard. Should I get?
Oh, nice. Yes, sir.
It's got that too.
Make for a better show for everybody. I was gonna ask Blaze what he was playing, but apparently Blaze is not here. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Blaze is not here. So.
Bro.
There he goes.
Listen, do not always pull out. Do not leave your load into your woman, please.
Bro, I don't have no kids, and that's no accident.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you guys done arguing? Oh, Big Cloud, what's wrong with your lighting too?
Because my monitor's off. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, Big Cloud is just off today overall. What's going on, brother?
You
know what? He's suffering from like post-traumatic stress disorder from that platinum. I'm telling him, bro. He needs to. I mean,
yeah. Listen, in the chat will agree, man. Like, there's no way I'm gonna even platinum a game. It's different. See, Big Cloud got a review copy, so he played the game, he made a review, and go check out his review. Was really, he went in depth and everything.
It was a very good review.
It was. My thing is like, but if still, I don't give a shit about the platinum. Like, that shit can stay there at 30-40%. I'm not getting the platinum.
I will say this though, and I was gonna keep it PG in particular, but man, that review brought out the bitch in a lot of people in this community. I will say that right now.
What do you mean by that? They were complaining. They were like arguing with you in terms of your opinion or whatever.
Okay. It wasn't even that. Like, me and Blaze, do we want to do it? I mean, it's.
Don't say no names.
I ain't gonna say. All right. Me and Blaze went on a fucking podcast. Well, we went on Mooch's podcast. We had fun. Shout out to Mooch. Check out Crash. No, Mooch is good people. But check out Mooch's podcast. Good dude. But we went on his show. We were just chilling. Whatever, right? And I get asked, "Yo, Big Cloud, what's your thoughts on the game?" And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Game is straight. It's got its problems, it's got its positives, whatever. I said, I pretty much everything I said about the game, I put in the review. You know what I mean? Like, I said it right there. Anyway, long story short. Fucking short.
We all were shitting on the game. We were just saying that the game was a little bit lackluster, lazy, all that.
Right. We get fucking stopped, interrupted. Well, you guys can't say it's lazy development because you guys don't know how the process works. I mean, you don't know the budgeting, you don't know all that. I'm like, motherfucker, do you know the budgeting? It's like, no, but you don't know the budget. You don't know the whole story. Okay, do you know the whole story?
He was just being a contrarian for no reason. He was just going against the grain. It's not. Listen, Big Cloud. The fact is,
fucking Karen for no fucking reason. Like, dude, just shut the fuck up.
Listen,
you ain't gotta have a counterpoint. If you ain't got no counterpoint, it's like, some real shit. I'm just keeping a buck. You ain't gotta say shit. Just because you know a little something, and I'll give you that, whatever, doesn't mean you gotta fucking speak about every fucking thing. You know what I mean? You don't. Like,
listen, people have the right to say whatever they want, just like you do as well.
You do, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
But No, but
All
that's
right,
exactly here's the reason why I don't want to go and have you say that is because that's what he's trying to tell you. You're not a developer. You don't know what you're talking about. So shut your fucking mouth. No, you can, because at the end of the day, listen.
All right,
I don't need to be an artist to critique a painting. I don't need to be a musical recording artist to critique a song.
Exactly.
I don't need to be
a movie critic to review a fucking movie.
Okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
And I don't need to be a game developer to critique a video game or a chef to critique a meal. Okay, we can all experience it for ourselves and tell you what the fuck we feel about it. And I don't need to be in that field to tell you my opinion. And that's just straight facts. Period. So your opinion is your opinion. And if this person said what they said, they're wrong. Period.
Right. It's like, bro, it's like deflection at its finest. I found my hours, by the way. You said, what was your hours you said in Blade Edge? 40, you said?
I don't know exactly. It's like 30.
Mine says 76. That's what it said in the game.
76? Yeah, that's more than I played in Blade Edge for sure, bro. For sure.
It's saying 76, but I don't even feel like it, but whatever. As
I mean,
look.
It is
man,
what it is.
you
But
can
about that
critique whatever the
situation,
fuck you want, bro. You can
Yeah,
critique
exactly.
whatever the fuck you want.
And the other thing I want to say is, I want to ask you guys a question, because this keeps flip-flopping back and forth. Do you need to play a game to give your thoughts on it? Can you genuinely say, hey, that game sucks or that game looks like shit?
Yes and no.
Okay, yes and no. With your eyes, yes, you can say it looks like shit, right? But can you actually say it's shit? No, you have to play it. Like if the game, like I've seen tons of games that don't look that appealing, Blaze, and I played and they were fire. You know what I mean? Like look at the Walking Dead series. Do them games look crazy appealing? No, they're fire though for the story. You know what I mean? Like straightforward. Like and so
why do we watch game trailers? Why do game trailers even exist? Because they want to show you something that entices you, that makes you want to play the game, meaning that you like what you see. So if you don't like what you see, you're not going to play the game. So if you don't play the game, like I do want to say, like, you can't be like, oh, this game sucks because you didn't play it. But you can be like, yo, listen, I looked at the game, it looked like it sucked, so I didn't play it.
Yeah. I will say this though, it's too much of the stupid shit that we're seeing where motherfuckers putting out full-fledged reviews like in videos, and when you check their stats plays, these motherfuckers only play like 1% in the game. That shit needs to stop. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers trying, but they like, I don't understand that neither. But it's clout chasing. That shit needs to stop though. Like, oh, the game's trash. Like, for example, Scorn. Was anybody even hyped for Scorn to begin with?
And again,
Okay.
I don't want to get off topic here, right? But so I agree with you guys that you can. It's like it's really hard to tell when you look at a game if it's going to be for you or if it's going to be interested. You know what I mean? And the reason I bring that up because well, first of all, I want to get back to the whole Game Pass is profitable thing. Game Pass is profitable.
Oh, so I can get paid then. Pay me up.
No. My thing is I don't believe none of these. Why you get paid for what?
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about? But Game Pass is profitable for the first time ever, I guess. But
hey, hold on now. That's not what the statement said. They didn't say Game Pass is finally That's not what they said. They said Game Pass is profitable.
What they say? 2 million? Did he mean like 2 million?
Okay, but why would they come out and say it's profitable now?
Because people kept asking.
So, but clearly it just became profitable then.
Well, no, because you can choose to reveal numbers whenever you want, and that doesn't need to be.
Yeah, but Microsoft in numbers is like oil and vinegar, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
When it comes to console sales,
I will say this though: if the shit was profitable, Mets, don't you think they would have been shown the shit? Like, come on, let's give it a buck. Like
that
type of
perhaps, shit. Perhaps, but
that's like Sony.
The Xbox Series is selling well, and they're not putting out the numbers for that.
I mean, but that's like Sony where they be showing off their like first party sales. You know what I mean? Like, oh, God of War sold 30 million.
They did that though. Like Horizon is probably selling pretty well right now, especially because
I don't even know. I think Horizon stopped after Elden Ring.
Bro, they've been bundling with every PS5. It's selling.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And they haven't said a word about the sales. So I mean, listen. Whether you keep your cards close to the vest because you don't want to show them because they suck, or because you just don't feel like it, I don't know that. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe it's literally just turned to profit now. So like, yeah, now's the time. Maybe you're right. I'm just saying we don't know. So, but go on, Blaze. So it's making a profit. Go on.
Yeah, it's making a profit, and like the whole thing is now like, how many years has Game Pass been out?
I want to say 5. I want to say 4. 4.
4 years.
When was Sea of Thieves? Because that's around the time it came out. Sea of Thieves.
20.
Has it been 4 years?
Yeah.
2018, I think it was 2018. CFDs dropped.
How much money have they invested into third
2017,
party?
2017, June 2017.
Wow.
Oh, 2017.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, listen, chat, only Microsoft could get away with dumping boatloads of money into a fucking system that was not bringing back any type of income. I'm telling you, like, I like the fact that it's been 4 to 5 years and it, we don't know for sure, but I'm just assuming if they just tweeted out that it just became profitable, like for the first time. And my thing is like, damn,
you keep saying that. That's not what they said.
But Meds, all right, but why the fuck would they come out and just say it now, though?
Why would they say it before? Who cares?
You don't think if it was profitable, they would have been, Microsoft, they're like, as soon as, Halo hit 10,000 players on June 17th for the first time.
But
they always do that shit. So why would, like, you know what I mean? Why would they hold on to that?
Listen, PlayStation has never come out and said if PlayStation Plus was profitable. Are you saying that they haven't said it because it's not profitable?
No, they have. PlayStation's came out and said that.
I haven't ever heard that. If you want to pull that up and show an article, you can pull that up. But I don't recall that.
Yeah, let these
but I'm sure that PlayStation Plus is profitable for PlayStation. But I haven't heard any mention of that from them before. It's not relevant news. The only reason that this, in my opinion, the only reason that
it is irrelevant. Beautiful.
It's not relevant. The only reason that Phil is bringing it up now is because it is relevant because people keep asking about it. People keep like going like, "Yo, how can Microsoft be making a profit? They're spending so much money, blah blah blah, $15 a month, $10 a month, blah, blah, bro." Like, so they came out and said it. But again, Sony, as far as I know, because please correct me if I'm wrong, they haven't come out and said if PlayStation Plus is profitable because it's irrelevant. Nobody cares. Who cares?
Yeah. How much money did they make? Was it $1 million or $2 million? They said.
I think it was like a few million.
And
I don't even know if they put out the actual profit number because they put out a revenue number, but I don't think they put out a profit number. They said that it makes up 15% of Xbox revenue and that it's profitable. I don't think they put out the exact number of profit. And honestly, I don't think they put out the exact number because the profit's probably not that big. You can claim that you made profit if you made $1 profit. You know what I mean? Whether you made $1 million profit or $1, you can claim you made profit. And I'm pretty sure that's all they said.
47.
Plot thickens.
Done with the Steam Deck, buddy? Isn't this cool?
Your kid's playing the Steam Deck? That's awesome.
You want to play this indie game. I don't even know what it's called.
Better be careful you break that shit.
Dome.
But go on. But for the larger picture about the Game Pass profitability, what are we talking about here?
So, all right, my thing is, listen.
Yeah.
So I looked up the numbers. PlayStation Plus came out in 2014 and had initially 7.9 million users. It's June as of June of 2022, it's at 47 million users. Right? It's only gone up from there, Meds. So my thing is, at least they've been showing numbers. Microsoft has always been wishy-washy.
But you know how many Game Pass subscribers there are. Because we're talking about profits and you're bringing up subscriber numbers. These are two completely different things.
Yeah, but subscriber numbers is essentially profit. The more subscriber numbers, the more profit you're going to get.
No. Because
go on. No. I'm just saying, like, I'm just looking at it logically. If the more people that subscribe to your shit,
the more money you make.
Right.
But profit and money is not the same thing because you got to remember, people find PS Plus for $30 a year all the time.
That's true.
And when they find that $30 a deal, they usually stack up a couple of years. That's what I used to do. I was a PlayStation guy. And when you consider the fact that Sony gives a lot of these, because you got to remember, guys, before Game Pass was doing day and date games, like PlayStation put out a lot of very good day and date PS Plus games. Games like Rocket League and things like that. And they even invested in that. Not that this was a great game, but that Oddworld game. That Oddworld game came out day one on PS Plus. And you don't know the amount of, investment that these people are putting into these games coming out day and date.
Right.
And also they pay these developers to put their games, even if it's not day and date, they pay them to put them in PS Plus. And usually they're pretty good titles. PS Plus does a really good job of that. So the subscribers, it's a good number to brag about. It's a good number, but it doesn't exactly equal profitability. You can't what's the word? Deduce the profitability of it just by looking at the subscriber numbers because you don't know the money that they're investing.
Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer says Game Pass is already profitable in the accounts for around 15% of Xbox content revenue and services. But I also read something that Microsoft is going to increase. Well,
Yes, they said that they can't keep these prices for long. That's what they said, basically.
Which
So-
we already knew. That was going to eventually
Yeah.
happen. Everything goes up. Netflix, everything.
How much are we talking? You think? What's the
I
Game
think
Pass?
I mean, everything goes gradually. Because Netflix. If you look at it from 5 years ago to now, it looks like it jumped up $5, but it wasn't like that. It jumped up $1 one year, then it jumped up another $1, then it jumped up. You know what I mean? So I think Game Pass is going to follow kind of a similar thing. I think Game Pass is probably going to go up like next year, probably to like maybe like $13 a month, and then with the Ultimate, like maybe
20.
I don't know, 18
Yeah.
or maybe all the way up to but it'll go up gradually. In 5 years, it'll probably be up $5. But like,
yeah, I think it's
the increase
15 to
is probably
20.
going to be like $2 to $3.
I think it's going to be 15 to 20, honestly.
Matt,
Yeah.
are you subscribed to Game Pass right now?
Yeah.
And you think it's a?
I mean,
Do you
I got
think-
Game Pass off that $1 deal that they converted all your Xbox Live to Game Pass. So I got like 3 years of Game Pass off of that, off the rip. But once that expires, I'm gonna keep paying for it. I feel like I get my money's worth. I'm playing Persona 5 Persona 5 Royal right now, and I'm loving it. I'm having a great time, and that's a $60 game. So
Let me ask you this, Mundine. I know you, we have this conversation all the time about the mighty dollar when it comes to these games.
you guys know I'm cheap.
$70.
I'm a cheap
Yeah.
bastard, chat,
Well,
in case you guys didn't know.
Let me ask you this. I'm going to bring this back to the community, though. How you feel about dudes flip-flopping and giving passes for $70 games, giving us 30 FPS and not 60 FPS?
I mean, regardless of the price, I don't think games should be 30 frames per second.
No.
Period. I
mean,
think
when you
games
have-
should be
When
60
you have
games
consoles.
minimum. 60
Yeah.
is the minimum. Here's the thing. Some people act like 60 is some sort of holy grail. 60 is the
It's bare
standard
minimum.
minimum. 60 is the standard minimum. So when you're not getting the standard minimum, it's a problem.
Yeah. And the reason why I brought that up, again, because, God of War's dropping like less than 2 weeks. They said they got a 4K 30, 40 mode, 120 FPS mode, and a 60 FPS mode too for that fucking game.
Yeah, but I'm not making
And-
excuses for God of War, Big Cloud. Hold on one second. I'm not
No,
making
no,
an
no.
excuse for God of War, but hold on. God of War.
This
no.
hasn't nothing to do with
Did
God
they-
of
No,
War.
I
I'm
know.
just saying they
What modes
offer
God of
you
War
the
has?
huh?
Is that what you just said? Did they announce the modes that God of War has?
Yeah. They're giving you,
You said,
yeah.
you said
they're giving you
30,
performance.
40, and 60?
Yeah, they got a 40. They got I think it's 4K 40, a 4K, a 4K 40. I'm not sure if it's 4K 60, but I know they have a 60 FPS mode
Yeah.
and a 120 FPS mode as well. For
Really?
God of War.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
but you-
good. That's really
Yeah,
good.
but you need I think they say you need an HDMI 2.1 TV or something like that for
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, for
but-
120.
Yeah, but that's what they said they're doing for God of War Ragnarok. You have that as option, so you're getting that plus the bare minimum. You know what I mean?
Right.
Already for the $70 price tag. Why are dudes making excuses for another fucking company dropping, charging you 70 fucking bucks with no performance modes whatsoever, and the game is missing even more content with shitty mechanics?
I'll tell you. I'll answer that for you.
Look,
Okay. And listen. I'm not making. There's no excuse. You can't be charging next gen tax without next gen features. Gotham Knights, right? $70, and it looks pretty mediocre. It looks like a cross-gen game, whatever. But here's the difference. God of War is a first-party game. More time, more resources are going to go into that. Number one. Number two, we're talking about a linear game. Okay, we're not talking about an open world game. Gotham Knights is an open world game. Listen. I'm not making excuses. I'm just telling you the facts. And thirdly, the thing is, it's a PS4 game too. It's a cross-gen game, right? Gotham Knights is a only next gen game only, according to them. Even though it don't
that's
look like
next
it.
gen. You know what I'm saying? That's
It don't
next
look
gen
like
only.
it.
They cut current gen
Please.
for that. Yeah.
Can I shut down this entire argument right now?
Yes, do it.
If you play Gotham Knights on your computer and you open up any software that displays your utilization, whether it comes to your GPU and CPU and stuff like that, it'll show that
The CPU
Gotham
intense.
Knights is using one core.
Wait, what?
So
Wait, hold on, pause.
your
Bring that back.
PlayStation-
What'd you just say?
most
That's
of your
crazy.
cores on your CPU are going to be working you know, what I mean.
Simultaneously.
They're gonna be working. They're gonna be taking a break, and for the most part, one of your cores is gonna be doing all the work. And that's a thing that was a thing like 8 years ago when most CPUs were dual core, single core.
That's like Crisis.
It's 22 exactly. It was single core focused exactly. So getting a dual core, quad core CPU did nothing to the frame rate. Gotham Knights. Listen, Gotham Knights is running on ultra at 30 frames per second on Steam Deck. What does that tell you? That the CPU is the bottleneck. And it's not even that the CPU is the bottleneck. The CPU has the 8 cores to put out the tasks to do the job, but these fucking developers made it so that it's single core dependent. So literally, it's all on the developers. They have no excuse.
Would you say it's more laziness on developers' part?
I don't want to use the word laziness because I don't believe that any developer is lazy. I would prefer to use the term incompetent.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Like I said, the game is using, for the most part, just 1 core. The consoles have 8 cores, and they have 16 threads. So it's, for those who don't know, a thread is basically like a virtual core. So let's say it has 16 cores. Not really, but let's pretend. And it's using 1. Okay, yeah. It's that's unacceptable. And the reason why the game is struggling at this is because of that. Like if a Steam Deck can run it at ultra at the same frame rate that your console is running it on medium, that's a problem. So yeah, it's on them. It's on the developer. I'm not going to blame the consoles. I'm not going to say that the PS5 or the Xbox Series X are underpowered. I'm not going to blame the Series S for holding the generation back. I'm going to blame the developers because there's a lot of there's games that are 120 frames per second on Series S. Bro, listen, man. I don't buy what they're selling. They suck at their jobs, and it is what it is.
The other thing they said is, oh, you and your friend could be untethered, so Meds could be on one side of the map, I can be on the other side. It's like, bro,
Saints Row did the same thing. That's a game. That's a 60 frames per second game.
Right. Yep. And I was gonna say exactly. He took the words out of him. I was gonna say, bro, Saints Row, Far Cry, Ghost Recon, like that's nothing. You're not telling us nothing new, people. Like that's ridiculous.
Did y'all see the comparison? Did y'all see the comparison? Like the original, like I'm talking about when we first saw Gotham Knights with the weather and all that shit with the Mr. Freeze fight to what we got now. It's night and day the difference. It was buggy, but there was a lot more happening.
Bro, I mean, that's a Ubisoft special right there. That's what
it was a lot more. Yeah, it's a lot more shit happening on screen.
Somebody asked me, and I'm just gonna quickly go over this. Why Dreamcast guys in the thumbnail? Look,
we'll get there.
I got no. Yeah. I'll get there after, but I just want to finish this topic and then I'll get there because somebody keeps asking that. Look, Gotham Knights is a shitty game. Period. And there's no excuse for it. But I like I said, God of War is a cross-gen game. It's a linear game, and it is what it is. I'm not making an excuse for it. I think Gotham Knights is a piece of shit game, but
exactly. Whatever. And if you want any more proof that that the developers are incompetent, look at this, okay? Because I'm not going to blame Asobo for being incompetent. Asobo made fucking Plague Tale, Flight Simulator, and Plague Tale sequel within 3 years. These people are competent as fuck.
Wow.
So they could only make their game 30 frames per second on the Xbox. Okay, great. They're not making any excuses. And if you play fucking Plague Tale on your PC and you have a high-end, bro, you'll see that this game is one of the best looking games out, period. So the 30 frames per second, it doesn't surprise me. But not only that, but look at the Metacritic of that game. And again, I don't think Metacritic is everything. I don't. But look at the Metacritic of the game. It's in the 80s. Okay? Clearly a competent developer. Their last 3 games are in the 80s. And again, they made them within the last 3 years.
And Meds.
Let me finish this, please, because this listen. The developer who made Gotham Knights has put out 2 games in 10 years. And
crazy.
And their latest game is under 70. So like, don't tell me these devs are incompetent or pardon me. Like, don't tell me these devs are lazy or that something is holding back generations or whatever. Because the fact is, these devs are incompetent because not only can they not make their game run well, they can't make a good game. So, end the story. I'm sorry, Blaze, go on.
No, that's bro. You're spitting right now, for real.
I mean, you're spitting, but according to some assholes, you have to be a developer to.
So you can forgive a good game if it's 30 frames per second. You can kind of forgive it. Not me, but some people would. But this game
that's
sucks.
What I was going to get into, Meds. It don't look like you said. Plague Tale looks incredible. So you can honestly look at Plague Tale objectively, like, damn, this shit looks incredible. I understand why it's running at 30. I get why why Plague Tale's running at 30. It looks incredible, just like God of War. Listen, I keep saying this shit. Blaze, God of War was running at 30. How come you guys got a problem with 30 now? That was in 2013. Expectations for a PS4 is totally different. Your expectations in 2013 on a base PS4 was totally different. Nobody was really thinking about 60 FPS if you were strictly a console guy.
And not only
now,
that, bro,
but when the PS5 comes out, we start out everything 60. Demon Souls, Far Cry, everything 60. So our expectations have changed. It's not just about graphics. Right, next gen means performance now to a lot of people.
Yep.
And also, I want to say shout out to my guy King Push. He's on PC playing with a 3080 Ti, some shit like that. He's like, Blaze, my GP utilization was like 60%.
That's ridiculous.
That just shows that there's something wrong there. Your GP utilization should be in the 90s. You know what I mean? It should.
It's not 100.
It's not, if not full. Yeah. So like. It just shows there's something going on with that. It's just poorly optimized. Whatever it is, it's unacceptable to sell that shit for $70.
Bro, that shit, man, unbelievable. But that's somebody said like he's like I forgot who it was. I think it was Lid. He said, "Well, games didn't use the full power last gen. Actually, we did use the full power of the last gen. The problem was they were underpowered. See, PS4 was underpowered right out the box. They already maxed it out after that demo showcase.
The PS4 was maxed out almost immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately. Yeah. The problem with this generation, why you're not seeing a whole bunch of stuff, like you just said, like, you know, a lot of games weren't maxed out now is because we have cross-gen titles tagged along. But even with cross-gen titles tagged along, we've already seen next-gen games running on these boxes that have 60 FPS and games that have confirmation that are coming out that will run at 60. In fact, the most next-gen game we've seen as of late was fucking Tekken 8. That shit looks fucking incredible compared to a lot of shit that we've been getting. So
it does, yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of potential in the boxes. The problem is incompetence, like Matt said. Incompetence needs to fucking be checked. Makes no sense for a fucking game to launch that bad, had that many fucking bugs, and the fact that they charge you $70 fucking dollars, and mind you, $80 for that collector's edition. Remember that shit? It's like an $80 or $100 for that collector's edition. So my thing is this: if you're asking for all this shit, and you're asking, and you're putting that, and you're asking for the next gen tax, and you have fucking load screens on your game, that's a problem. I'm just keeping a buck with y'all.
But like
load screens, shitty fucking
ridiculous.
Shitty fucking boss sledge. The fact that I got to go to the fucking headquarters to launch a fucking boss fight. Who the fuck made that decision that you have to go to the headquarters to launch a boss fight? Where in Arkham, it was seamless. You go to the world, you go to the markers, the boss fight starts.
You know what else was seamless? That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
You know,
that's stupid.
Yo, Big Cloud, when you summon your vehicle in Gotham Knights, it just spawns out of nowhere magically. It just shows up. Yeah. And Arkham Knight, you'd hit the button,
whip the corner, it whip a corner,
the corner, and he jumps up. Like, bro, you can see the difference, right? You can see Rocksteady. So what's the last game they made? Arkham Origins?
Arkham Origins. Well,
Origins,
Rocksteady?
Yeah.
No.
Not years ago.
Right. No, they made Knight. Arkham Knight.
No, I'm not talking about Rocksteady. The people that made
WB. They made Origins.
WB Montreal. They made Origins. Yeah.
Yeah, they made Origins. Yeah.
You can just see the difference in quality. But you know, I don't want to keep the games ran into the ground. The Metacritic shows it, and like I said, we're not stuck on Metacritic, but that's a game that deserves it. You know, it pisses me off to see certain games get low Metacritic score. Like Days Gone, people did not deserve that Metacritic score. It wasn't that bad.
Dude, come on, let's go even further, bro. Ghost of Tsushima should have got a fucking 90.
What did Days Gone get? A 60? A 70? 60, what was it?
Yeah,
I think it was like a 67 or something.
Like 67.
No way. Hold on.
It did. Yeah.
No way.
Because Ghost of Tsushima got like a what? 70 or 80?
No.
No. 88. Yeah, I'm tripping. That was 80.
Listen, man, I'm not going to trip over a couple points.
Hold on. It got a 71. It got a 71.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And what the fuck did Gotham Knights get?
69.
How can you compare the two? Now, listen, Days Gone was a little bit buggy, had some problems, frame rate drops. But listen, what are we talking about here? This is what I'm trying to say. It don't fucking make sense, dude. It don't make sense.
By the way, it got a 76 on PC.
Which one?
Days Gone.
Really?
Yeah. With
See?
a lot of reviews too. It's a lot of reviews. It's not like 4 reviews.
76
It's
with all
almost 50
the
It's
extra
almost
shit?
50 reviews.
That's
With
crazy
all
too.
wait, with all the bells and whistles they threw at that game, a
Bro, they're
76
hating on that game, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Wow.
I mean, a lot of people just don't like the game, and I'm not mad at them for not liking it. Because honestly, I don't think 76 is a bad score. I think
I don't
76
either.
76 is a good game.
I don't
Like,
either, but it's like what we played and the potential I see in that game, it deserves an 80, honestly, personally. But I mean, shit.
personally, I'd give it a 9, but I understand why
Yeah.
people don't think it's a 9. Like, I get it. I get it.
I mean, I can see people thinking it's repetitive or whatever. It's whatever. But shit,
Yeah.
I mean, that game was fire, especially when the horde started. I mean, that was like the best part about the fucking game. It's
I
premise.
mean, I love the game, so I'm very biased.
Yeah, I know you didn't want to try it. Then you got on PC, you couldn't put it down.
I never
I
said I
love
wouldn't
it.
try Days Gone.
Now on console.
Bro, I didn't want to play. Bro, I haven't tested PlayStation in 4 years.
I know you didn't want to touch it, period. So I was here. We
Yeah,
got
because
on
I don't
PC,
play
you
because
was
I
all
don't
in.
play games at 30 frames per second, sir.
I know, and you and shout out to you. You stuck to your word.
I'm skipping God of War because I don't have a PS5 and I'm not going to play it on PS4.
You got a PS4 though. You could play it.
I'm not playing games at 30 frames per second, Blaze.
Oh god.
If you had a Steam
Not-
Deck, would you play at 30?
Well, give it.
Um,
He'll be able to play it next year on PC. Anyway,
You know what? Maybe not. I don't think so, Blaze.
you'll play it next year on PC when it drops. So,
Wait, what game?
God of War.
No, if I get a PS5, I'll play it on PS5. But you know that game's coming to PC, man.
It's going to PC. They confirmed every PlayStation exclusive is a timed exclusive.
Yeah,
1 year.
I'll just wait for
So,
the PC. But you know I don't mind waiting.
I know. So I mean, that's what it is. Me and Blaze. I mean, the diehards who have the console, they're not going to wait. But
Yeah.
most of the people, I mean, I have no problem waiting, and that's what they're gonna do. Fuck it.
All right, well, good combos. I know a lot of the chat probably agrees with me, or maybe not. I listen. Ever since Cyberpunk, people look at CD Projekt Red as some lost developer that's mediocre and overrated. It's hilarious, Before Cyberpunk launched, CD Projekt Red could do no wrong. They were Bethesda before
untouchable.
Bethesda.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right, they were the Bethesda before. You know what I mean? Like, Bethesda had all these buggy games, but people still
People
love
are on the
Fallout.
dick again, though.
Huh?
Are they?
People are riding the CG project. Yeah, people are
The
definitely
TV show or
Because
the
of
anime,
Edge Runners. Because
Yeah.
of Edge Runners.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that show.
yeah, but bro, have you seen the 180 on Cyberpunk? People love Cyberpunk right now.
That's bullshit, dude. You know
Because
what
of
I mean?
the TV. Well, it wasn't an anime. I keep saying TV show, but it was like an
The anime
Yeah.
brought more attention to the game. People bought the game and they enjoy the game
I mean,
because they did a very smart job of releasing the anime after they already updated the game.
Yeah. That whole shit was wild, though. I remember I was telling you about that. You was like, "Oh, Big Claw, they made The Witcher." Ain't nothing to worry about. I'm like, and we got here. Oh boy, time really did flow.
Man, Blaze really dissed us again.
Yeah, as per
You know-
usual.
You know what's funny is that I've actually been a CD Projekt Red fan for a long time because I played The Witcher 2 and I'm a huge fan of The Witcher 2, and I actually haven't even played The Witcher 3 yet. So I'm actually I'm gonna be playing that hopefully soon. I'll be
Yes.
playing that hopefully soon.
I'm surprised you ain't played it. That's like the main thing everybody brought up before this game dropped was Witcher.
When that
when
game came
CD
out in
Projekt came,
2015, I was like in my Destiny bag. Like there was
Wow.
there was a few time periods in my gaming life where like I was stuck on one game, and at that point in time, I was all about Destiny. And then like for the rest of for 2016 and 2017, I was on Warframe the whole 2 years. Like you would only ever see me playing Warframe. So
Mm.
I missed a lot of games in those years. But
Damn,
I'll play it
200
eventually.
hours. Oof.
Yeah,
But
I was getting into that about CD Projekt Red. Anyway, I was saying, they can't do wrong. But anyway, The Witcher remake has been announced, Unreal Engine 5. Anybody excited for that?
I'm excited. I'm excited because I
never got into
like
it.
I was just saying you were gone, but I was talking with Big Cloud about how I'm a big fan of Witcher 2, and I haven't played Witcher 3, but at this point I mean, you know what, I was gonna say I might as well just wait for Witcher 1 remake, but it'll probably come out in like 2 years. So yeah, maybe I'll just play Witcher 3 and then wait for the remake. But yeah, I'm excited.
Well, you played
I'm not-
2 and not 3?
Yeah, I never played 3.
What?
But I played 2 when it came out. Like I played 2 on 360 because it came out on 360 back in the day.
That was like an exclusive, right, for a little bit, or
Yeah.
was it
No, the
still
whole
is?
time. It never came out on PlayStation.
Wow.
Yeah, it was only Xbox and PC. So yeah, I played Witcher 2 on PC on 360 back then, and I loved the game. So yeah, definitely looking for this. Yeah.
So it's a remake of the original game, correct?
Yeah.
Unreal Engine 5. Wow.
Mhm.
Listen, sign me the fuck up. I think that game is gonna put people, it's gonna get everybody back in the good graces of CD Projekt Red. Like you said, it's already kind of have switched over. That's what anime can do, man. Like this Edge Runners, even people that don't watch anime are like gushing all over this fucking show, dude. I haven't watched it, but people just say like,
Yeah.
the numbers jumped in like dramatically on Steam. Did you see that? It was like crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. It had its highest peak. It had its highest peak.
More than launch?
More. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it might have been higher than launch. Like,
Damn.
That's fucking
somebody in the
crazy.
chat, please correct me if I'm wrong because I don't want to be wrong. But like the numbers were crazy, and
So
I'm sure the numbers were also crazy on console.
Are y'all playing it now?
No, I mean, I was always going to play it because like. I'm a PC gamer, and honestly, I played like an hour. I want to say like an hour and a half of Cyberpunk when it first came out. I pirated it. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to try it out, and I didn't have any issues with the PC version.
I got it free through terminals, if I remember correctly. And when I played, like I streamed a little bit of it, but then that's when Elden Ring and Horizon. It was during that crazy ass month, so I didn't get a chance to really go and finish it or all the way through. But I mean, it was straight for what it was. It still was a little buggy. Like that big dude was walked through the damn. He was walking past the little lockers, Mets, and like his body appeared inside the lockers, and the lockers started to like expand and explode. So it's that's.
By the way, did you guys see that they're replacing Geralt in the next season of Witcher?
With who?
What do you mean?
You know how the Geralt is Henry Cavill now. Henry Cavill is leaving the show, and they're replacing him with Liam Hemsworth.
Bro,
you
can't do that, bro.
He got it. He got his role back,
and they are, sir.
But that's gonna look so weird, bro.
Bro, they already did it with Batwoman.
Fine.
They did it with Batwoman. It's good. They're doing it with Henry Cavill, and guess what? Henry Cavill doesn't need it because he confirmed that he's Superman again.
Wait, why is The Witcher? So why is this happening? Is he unhappy? What is it?
I just think he's moving on. He put out a post about it. He doesn't seem bitter or anything. It's just a matter of probably just moving on to other things. He's still going to be because when I said next season, I mean like the next season like that they're going to record because they probably already have season 3 already in the books or they already have a deal for season 3 because he's going to do season 3. Yeah. He's just not going to be there for 4 and then going forward.
Right. So, if he's coming back for season 3, at least for season 2, after the damn The Rock announces like, "Hey man, we created our world for you, buddy. You're back as Superman." He fucking announces like, "Come on, you know damn well why he left. He left because
I think Liam is a better actor anyway. So
damn,
I'm not upset about it. I'm not shitting on Henry Cavill. Don't say damn. Don't say damn like I'm shitting. I like Henry Cavill. I think he does a great job.
He's great. I was trying to trigger fucking.
I just think Liam's a better actor.
And he does love gaming. He is a big gamer. He's a PC gamer too. You and him get right along.
I do think that he was a great casting for the role. I think he fit it very well. But I don't think it's gonna miss a beat.
Yeah, one would hope. One would hope. You know how people act when they see recasting? Like, look at fucking Iron Man. Remember how we went from Terrence Howard to fucking Don Cheadle?
People get mad for 3 months and then they get over it, bro.
But I'm saying, you can't deny it, though. When we first got Don Cheadle in Iron Man 2, you had, like, this awkward gasp in the theater. Because a lot of people didn't look into it when Don Cheadle walked in as fucking Rhodes. Like,
it is what it is. Honestly,
where's Terrence Howard? Where's Terrence Howard?
They're about to put out a freaking Black Panther movie without Chadwick, and like they're gonna make like I don't know like a woman the Black Panther. I don't know what they're gonna do. His
sister's gonna be.
I would have preferred they just recast Chadwick. Like as much as people would have been upset, like like bro, like people die every day. Life goes on. Like we need to
That was
Like,
trending after the trailer was revealed. Literally
What?
recast
Recast
T'Challa.
Chadwick?
Yeah, recast T'Challa. Yeah, that was literally trending as soon as the trailer was done.
I mean,
Especially the
listen,
last one with the final shot. It looks fire. Like the movie looked fire.
they
It looked
didn't do
fire.
it out of like respect or whatever, or maybe out of fear for backlash. But like, guys, like I said, people die every day. Like, are we supposed to just never move on with our lives? Like, we need to just keep going forward and keep living. Like, life is for the living, okay? And I would have much rather had somebody else take over as T'Challa. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It does feel like they're using his death to fucking advertise the movie too. That is true. It does feel like that low key, even though I don't think they're that shady, but it comes across. It comes across though like that when you see certain shit. I can't even deny it. Shout out to Angela Bassett, who should be Storm.
Bro, the MCU is fucking like trash.
It's
right now,
so
the MCU
shattered.
is so bad.
See, I agree and disagree. Like we had the badass epic Spider-Man movie, right? No Way Home was
That was
perfect.
a good movie.
That was perfect.
And people shit on Shang-Chi, but Shang-Chi was
Shang-Chi
fire.
was fire. Shang-Chi was fire. Yeah,
Shang-Chi was fire. Shang-Chi was fire.
Secret Wars is going to be fire because we now see
Thor movie and that Thor and Doctor Strange movie. They were both misses though, if you ask me.
I thought
like
Doctor Strange was
I enjoyed
good
them,
for
but
like half
I didn't like
of it.
I didn't think they were that great.
Yeah, some stuff for Doctor Strange was fire, but I get what you're saying with that. Thor was horrible. I hated Love and Thunder. I didn't like Love and Thunder at all. I thought they missed the point altogether. Especially after Ragnarok was fire. You know what I mean? I don't know what they were thinking with that one.
I mean, the MCU wants to just make corny jokes the entire time now. Like it's terrible, and like they're giving everybody shows. Like apparently now they're doing a freaking Vision show.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they're doing Vision. I know they're doing Blade, which is going to be PG-13. I'm not excited for that whatsoever.
So now they're giving Vision his own show. It's like, guys, like
She-Hulk was trash.
Just give it up at this point. And like
Yeah.
all the woke shit that's being injected into it, like I mean, I don't know. I'm not into it anymore personally.
You should have seen what they did to Daredevil. Did you watch Daredevil on Netflix?
I watched the first season.
Bro, they killed Daredevil and fucking She-Hulk. They legit killed him. Me and Red Hook could not believe what they did to shit to Daredevil and fucking She-Hulk. Oh my god. They fucking embarrassed that man.
I saw the first episode of She-Hulk and I cringed so hard. I couldn't believe how just corny it was. I don't even think it's like bad. I just think it's corny. Like it's just like,
imagine having a Frost like moment when you're going on Twitter and be like, yeah, we're not here to objectify women, have women be sexual objects, but then y'all bring Meg the Stallion on one of the episodes and then she's twerking with She-Hulk.
Sir, that's female empowerment. That's empowering to women.
Oh my god,
you're such a misogynist. Shut up, Big Cloud. Just stop talking. God. Anywho,
exactly how it be too. She has every right to twerk. That is empowerment. I'm like, you know what? The more I see this MCU, the more I disagree with that. Just snap us out of existence. Just snap the world out of existence. Like,
bro,
save us. Just fucking save us.
My kids just had World War II. They just had the biggest fight, dude. Holy shit.
Over what?
My girlfriend brings over chips, onion rings, and a Reese's. I want the onion rings. Okay, so he starts eating the onion rings. No, I wanted the Reese's. They start jumping on each other. Dude, my 4-year-old be fucking my older kid up. He be just be fucking Oh my god, bro. Anyway, what were you guys talking about?
I don't know. We were just talking about okay. We were talking about the MCU and shit. We were talking about the Black Panther, and I told him how recast T'Challa was trending, and then it kind of just we started talking about the movies, like how the MCU has taken a step down in quality. It feels like in a lot of ways. Like She-Hulk was terrible. I don't know if you saw She-Hulk.
No, I don't watch trash shows. I don't see. You guys will watch She-Hulk the shows and then say it's trash. When I look at the trailer, I'm like, yeah, trash.
Here's why. Here's why. WandaVision starts off really slow, but it has some intrigue. You know what I mean? You start watching, you're like, damn, okay. You start getting more and more pieces of snippets, and then when the reveal happened, it was an epic show. You feel me? You go to shit like She-Hulk, where you had Daredevil. The reason why everybody watched She-Hulk is because they knew Daredevil was going to be in there. We were waiting for Daredevil. Then when he finally got revealed, he was killed. They basically killed him, his character, everything, with the way they rid him.
Okay,
Like,
but
he
that's the
was trash.
same reason people say I'm playing Gotham Knights because I love Batman. Well, motherfucker, you're not playing as Batman. It's the same reason. Oh, I'm not
Well, that's
watching a
different,
show.
yeah.
But Big Cloud, I'm not watching a show because I want to see a cameo of somebody that I like. I'm not gonna watch a show and watch trash just to watch that one part. Oh my god, here it is! Like, you guys love wasting your time. I swear.
I hear. But the thing is, though, people wanted more snippets towards what the fuck they're doing with the, with this new phase of MCU, because you got shit like Blade, which is PG-13. Like, a lot of people are pissed. They just don't give a fuck.
Didn't they say what's the one? What's the dude? What's Black
Moon Knight?
Adam?
Black Adam, yeah.
I heard that's a really great show. Great movie.
It's good. It's got like a super high audience rating, so the audience likes it, but the reviewers are giving it lower ratings, which is fucking hilarious. But the critics giving it lower ratings. But
Big Cloud, what do you think
Cavill,
of that Wakanda Forever? By the way,
it looks amazing in every conceivable way. The problem
Really?
is though, no.
Does it
The problem with it though, and I agree with a lot of people on.
why couldn't
social
they
media.
just recast the Black Panther?
That's
what I was just saying, bro.
Big Cloud, listen.
No, I
I'm
agree.
sorry.
I agree with everybody. Like, he should be recast. He should have been recast. I get if you want to honor the guy's memory because he did such a great job.
But they can do that.
But you can still do that. Which you could definitely still do that or bring him back. Well, they didn't rule it out though. They said that they could do that down the road, and I'm guessing they're going to do that through not alternate timelines, but you know how they do like those little time like quantum leaps and shit like that. That's because that's what they're teasing with Ant-Man. The new Ant-Man. I know y'all saw the new Ant-Man trail. The new Ant-Man, they're going back to the quantum realm and shit. So they might do that. But
Big Cloud, stay on topic with me. Why did they not cast a new Black Panther? You don't listen.
I think they were afraid of the backlash.
Yeah, they said it's too soon. It felt too soon to recast him. But
it's not too soon to have a movie about him?
The movie was already being shot in the midst of him being ill. Right, he died.
Listen, Big Cloud, you're African American. I'm only African American from my dick down. Okay, so I can't really
me from your nose up, but okay.
Yeah, okay, from your braces through. Anyway, now listen.
Yes, please go on.
This is typical conversation for those in the chat. You better check us out on Discord. This is the
Big Cloud, listen to me. All right. So listen. Stay with me here, bro. So I heard the first one was people were like they were catering to black people. Big Cloud, you got braces and you're 30. What do you want? You want to keep doing this?
Oh my god!
I was trying to see if you saw me do it. I was like,
I didn't. When I looked over, I see what the fuck you, Big Cloud, you got braces and you're 37. The poor guy. Listen,
Jesus,
crazy.
I had to get him. I was like, I know
Big Cloud, can you answer the question? Come on, answer it. This is why I get. Go ahead.
What was your question?
No, hold on. You gotta take these hands. This is why Big Cloud hasn't been on in 2 weeks. You got to give him a break. You got to silence him and say, Big Cloud, time for you to take a break, a couple weeks, brother. No, but answer the question, though. You don't think they were catering to black people? Because the way I didn't know this, I spoke to people in the Discord, and a lot of them were African American, and they basically like, yeah, that movie was a bunch of bullshit. It was cool, but it was overrated. Like they were kind of trying to cater. I don't know. That's just what I've heard from
Wait, you never saw Black Panther?
Of course I have.
I say, well,
I thought it was a good movie, but
Black Panther. Well, okay, you can say it's catering, but the thing is, this is a character that, ironically, a lot of African American kids don't even know about. You know what I mean? So they were really trying to elevate this character. Like I knew about this character, like fucking mad young. I had comics and everything for this character. And a lot of kids now didn't know who he was. It's like a lot of kids didn't know who Ant-Man were. Some knew Iron Man, right? But a lot of people didn't really. Let's keep it a buck. Did anybody really fuck
even
with Captain America?
Iron Man wasn't the biggest MCU
he wasn't
character.
Right. He wasn't. Just
MCU
like
was
Captain
with
America.
The characters that started because they didn't have the X-Men. The X-Men are way bigger than the Avengers. People don't see it that way right now because of the MCU. The X-Men, in terms of popularity, up until the MCU, were way bigger than the Avengers. But because all of Marvel had to work with was the Avengers, that's what they worked with. So, you know, they were able to make, you know, chicken salad out of chicken shit. But, dude, like, a lot of these characters, they weren't very popular.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, too. It's like a lot of people didn't know about these characters. So, you know, you got Black Panther. I'm looking at, you know, you see how they did it for the new age kids and whatnot. That's why they shot it in like the poorer parts of the area, you know what I mean, especially at the beginning. And they wrote Killmonger different than what he is in the comics. You know what I mean? Because in the comics, I remember correctly, he's exiled just from in general with his father for disobeying the code or whatnot. His father wasn't outright killed by the father of T'Challa for treason. You know what I mean? He was abandoned and cut away from his heritage. So that's basically what they were trying to do. They were trying to build it like that. But that's what made Killmonger one of the most badass villains to a lot of kids, to everybody who's new. You know what I mean? He represents us. We're being cut off from your heritage. You busting your ass, not knowing where you really come from. You know what I mean? And then you find yourself where you really belong, and it's different. That's basically what he stood for.
I think the MCU has kind of.
It definitely took a step down. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's kind of since Endgame. I feel like they've been on a Manchester United streak.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, you know what it is too, though? Because remember, we had like a badass villain to carry that entire saga. Remember Thanos? Thanos was like one of the greatest characters ever brought of all times. Everything about him. Who do we have going into this one? We don't even know, right? We don't even have nobody. It's just been a bunch of shows and a bunch of snippets of shit, right? Then you got the Skrulls, which I'm guessing have been evil this whole time, which is why we're going to Secret Wars, where we find out they've been invading us, learning our tech, and about to start war on Earth. And Nick Fury, dumbass, has been telling them all these secrets, working with them, thinking that it's all fine and dandy. Now it's about to be war with that. But who's the real threat? Is it Galactus?
Right. No, that'd be interesting to see. Yeah.
Or
so is X-Men's under the MCU umbrella now, right? They all signed under the same.
X-Men are now owned by Marvel now. They own.
Yeah, the X-Men are in. Yeah. Because they bought Fox, and Fox owned the movie rights to the X-Men.
Yeah, bro. From the 90s and the 2000s, X-Men were that was it, bro. I mean, that was the MCU before that.
Bro, coming forward, honestly, this is when the MCU is going to start getting really, really good. Like past Phase 4, because Phase 4 has obviously been trash. But like, when they start implementing the X-Men, dude, like this stuff is going to start blowing up all over again.
Yeah.
When they like, I don't know who they're going to cast as fucking, you know, Wolverine, because we need to cast like so many iconic characters that we loved. Like they need to recast them.
I'm excited though, because we're going to get the comic book Cyclops. You know what I mean? Like the comic book accurate Cyclops, because Cyclops is a beast in comics and in games. You know what I mean? In the movies, in the original, he was a bum and he played second fiddle to Wolverine.
I mean,
Wolverine.
Cyclops is the leader. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men.
But did you believe he was the leader in the original films?
I mean,
I didn't
gravitate towards Wolverine because.
True,
I don't
but
know.
I'm talking about the way they shot him.
I don't know.
Yeah, true. But the way they shot him and the way they did that character in those original films, it made you think that he's not the leader. He's like a second in command, and damn Logan took over and took the reins. And that's exactly how it is. Every film centered around fucking Wolverine. Hey, we have to go in the past, right? To stop the future Sentinels. Okay, who can we send? Oh, yeah, Wolverine.
The X-Men movies never got around, they never got around to establishing the X-Men as like the X-Men, because the first movie is like, okay, we're forming the X-Men, and then from then on it's like, oh, we're dealing with like Jean Grey's issues and stuff like that.
It started way too slow. You're right.
Yeah, and then like they never got to like the glory days of the X-Men when they were like fucking, you know, kicking ass, saving the world. Like the X-Men like had so many awesome adventures that they never even covered in the movies because they were just starting to lay the groundwork and they never got to finish, you know, where it was supposed to flourish into. But like you would have seen, you know, because first of all, the Beast wasn't always
Yeah.
all furry and stuff. Like the Beast was just a really like he was like I guess Captain America, just like a enhanced human. He had like human strength, like but he looked like a person. And then later on he got mutated to look like a beast. Like they didn't get to explore any of that. They didn't get to explore Iceman stuff. They didn't get to Angel. Was Angel even in the movies? I think maybe he was in
a movie for like 3 scenes in like the 3rd film. Like that was the beginning when he was a kid, the scene where he breaks out the hospital and disappears, then he comes back at the end, saves his father. That's it.
Yeah, like Angel's one of like the most important X-Men, and he's barely featured in those movies.
Let me ask y'all this about movies, and then we'll move on because I don't want to stick on movies too long.
We're talking about mad movies here. Yeah.
We're getting out of topic. But you know, my boy NA says the next Deadpool is going to be fire, and I disagree. I'm so worried about the next Deadpool. I feel
it's
like
rated R, bro. It's rated R.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, it's rated R.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
But is it going to be on Disney Plus?
Maybe that's the first. I don't know.
I don't think so. That one's maybe
is the original on Hulu as well.
Wait, are the other Dead Space or Deadpools on Hulu?
That's a good question. So. I'm not aware. I don't know.
Let me see. I tell you right now.
But you know, I was always worried about that. It's confirmed that it's rated R, but I don't know. Under that umbrella, man, like you gotta make these characters be them, man. Like they're gonna try to tone shit down. They might as well not even fucking make the movie, honestly. Like it's Deadpool. He's over the top.
Yeah,
like
on there. It's on Disney Plus. Both of them.
Okay, all right. So maybe there is hope, but yeah, I was a little bit worried. With that.
Hugh Jackman's coming back too, Wolverine,
bro,
for his movie. So I mean, there's another positive. Something for it too.
Okay, let me address this because I just want to address it. The whole thumbnail thing is listen. I've been roasting people like Broken Games, HDR. You know he's. You know, he does the whole, you know, like Kofi. All these guys make these weird faces and they post thumbnails. And I'm just like, bro, you're Broken Games HDR. What are you doing opening your mouth? You know what I mean? But I guess, you know, the way Kofi explained to me, man, that's what YouTube is. That's the game. Like, you know, it makes people click. And I understand that. I'm not stupid.
I said, look up Obi-Wan plays down.
Yeah,
do that shit.
Like I just show that if you have like your own face in your thumbnails, you get more clicks. So that's why a lot of YouTubers put their own face on their thumbnails, and they'll have like 4 different pictures that they'll alternate between of them all looking hella shocked, you know, or mad. Like if it's an angry video, they'll put the mad template. Like
okay,
it's a thing. It's a thing on YouTube,
bro. But my thing is like. I've never done that. Like, listen, putting your face on camera is nothing. Like, if I take a thumbnail, like, but it's the fucking expressions they make that be driving me nuts. Like, what's Spider-Man? Like, this dude Dreamcast guy's like Spider-Man on Steam Deck. He's like, what the fuck? Like, what is that? Like, what are y'all doing with yourself? Like, listen, my thing is like, you guys look ridiculous. That's all I'm saying, bro. Hey, listen, if you put your face on your thumbnails. I'm not mad at you. I understand it. Just close your mouth, dude. Like someone's gonna crop a dick in your mouth, bro. It's gonna happen.
Jeez.
You know what's wild about him though? I remember he jumped the gun recently over that Helena. What's her name? Helena Taylor? Is that her name?
Helena Taylor. Yeah. He jumped the gun on that. He said he was gonna boycott them. Yes.
Yeah, he's like, boycott them. They're not paying. They're paying $4,000. I know people with brand deals who get more than that. It's like
who's that?
The chick who voices Bayonetta.
Helena Taylor, yeah, the Bayonetta thing. Remember the whole Bayonetta issue?
Yeah, but now more info came out and she basically flat out lied.
Yo, real quick, I just want to defend her real quick. Not because I want to defend her, because honestly, I do think she's wrong overall in this situation. But like, the truth came out and she was offered $15K. That's still garbage. Garbage. I would have rejected that as well. Like, did she tell the whole truth? No. Did she lie? Yes. Did she do it?
That's a big fucking difference, Meds, though.
Did she do it for clout chasing and all that? Yes, you're right. But the thing is that it was also the truth, because the thing is she rejected an initial offer of $15K, and then they offered her like a bit of a cameo role to come back for $4K. So like that's still true. It's just not the whole truth. So again, I don't want to defend her in terms of like, you know, she was right, boycott the game, blah blah. Like I'm not with that at all. But like, I just want to say like 15K is still garbage. That's all I'm saying. That's my whole point. 15K is still not a lot of money, and I think she should have gotten at least 3-4 times that amount because, I mean, hey, it's a job.
Can we look up what the average voice actor gets, like an established voice actor gets, like? Because
apparently not a lot. Apparently they don't get crazy.
So is 15K normal?
I'm not sure.
That's
but
a good question.
But hold on now. Just because, let's say, for example, the highest paid voice actor, right? Let's say they got 30K. Let's say they got 30K. Yeah, that doesn't make it okay. That doesn't make it okay. Like, they should also be paid way more than that. Like, voice acting is important. Like, and ultimately, these people bring a voice and a character.
Yeah,
they bring, like, they resonate with you. When you think of Joel, you think of his voice, right? When you think of your favorite characters, you their voice comes to your mind, right? So if it's a game that has voice acting, of course. So like, is that worth 15K? Like, I don't think so. I think it's worth more. If it's
your royalties and all that shit.
If it's the going rate, like, okay, perhaps she shouldn't have declined it. But again, if that's the going rate, then the pay of voice actors in the industry overall as an issue has to be raised because it's too low.
I mean, I know a lot of people might say, well, what about probably like Nolan North, Troy Baker, Laura Bailey, and stuff. So here's the thing. Nolan North, I mean, he built a crazy fucking portfolio. This dude voices pretty much everything.
Y'all want to hear this shit? Look at this shit, right? Experienced video game voice actors will receive $200 to $350 an hour, or $50 to $200 per 100 words for their video game voice acting work. Voice actors, basically like starting voice actors, earn between $1 to $5 per 100 words. Video game voice actors also eligible for bonuses up to $2,000.
Damn.
And that's something that woman was fighting for. She was fighting for like royalties and stuff like that. Money that comes after the game releases. Because sometimes
royalty.
Sometimes you get paid $1,000 for a role, and then the movie blows up, and it's the biggest movie ever, and it's like, fuck, I got paid $1,000 for this. You know what I mean? And you end up salty for it. So, yo, Blaze, you mind if I cover this super chat and membership real quick, because I don't want to miss it.
Do it.
Because we missed the membership earlier, and because we just got a super chat, and it made me realize that we missed the membership earlier. So, a quick little here we go. A quick little shout out to DWOMT, who subscribed to Sony Baby. So, new member of the channel. We appreciate that, brother.
Damn, Sony Baby.
Yes, sir. That's what he said.
That's the highest tier. Shout out to you. Make sure you join the Discord.
There you go. That's the highest tier. There you go, man. We really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And then we have a $4.99 donation from Vietnam Big. That's the homie right there in New York City, brethren. Great Saturday, guys. Play more Battlefield.
Bro, Vig.
No, thank you, sir.
Vig. Shout out to Vig, the face of Battlefield. Yo, I appreciate that. It means a lot, bro. Appreciate it.
Really appreciate Vig coming through and supporting, man.
Vig's the man, bro. Hell yeah.
That's my New York City brother, man. So you already know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he lost with Battlefield.
He lost me with that too.
Battlefield.
He lost with Battlefield.
Battlefield is better than COD, but we're not gonna get into this anyway.
Damn. After that third person mode, you saying that? Damn.
It's not enough to save it. That's the thing.
I'm blown away you saying that though. You've been on that shit nonstop.
Yeah, because I love third person shooters and it's new. But listen, I don't want to get it because it's gonna be.
I know.
Call of Duty's
back to the voice acting conversation.
Yeah, let me say this about that. I'm kind of glad that she said cancel it, boycott it, and I'm so glad for once that a little tiny voice wasn't able to cancel something. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of people coming out like cancel it. They treat him like shit. Little did we know, we covered it a bunch of time. All these podcasts, all these news outlets are covering it. Oh my gosh, she only got offered $4,000. It's BS. We didn't know all the facts, right? And on top of that, we find out that she was kind of wishy-washy with her words. And like, I'm just so happy that the game did well, got received well, it's selling well. Well, we don't know.
Well, you don't know that it's not out yet.
Yeah,
actually, no, but it came out. It did come out.
No, it's out. But everybody I see on Twitter is posting their copies and shit. I see it all over Twitter. Everybody got copies and shit. But my thing is, like, I'm just glad for once that fuck what you say. Like, I'm so
Cancel
sick of people
culture.
getting canceled, man. Like,
Yeah.
you look
And you
what's
know what,
going
too?
on. Damn.
This is a very large example of, you know what, I was going to say the Streisand effect, but it doesn't quite apply here. So maybe this effect doesn't have particularly a name, but this is a prime example of just bringing a spotlight to something. Helena Taylor, her video, speaking of, you know, the shit that she spoke about, that video got, I want to say, let's see, I want to say like around 12 to 15. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say 12 to 15 times the amount of views that the most recent and most viewed Bayonetta trailer had gotten. So that alone got so much publicity to the game, and at first it was negative, of course, but then when, you know, all the truth came out, that momentum continued because people were invested in the story. So now, because of all of this shit that she talked, I guarantee you that had she not said a word, that game would have sold less. That game got a lot of clout just off of the conversation that has. Bro, that game got more conversation in the last 2 weeks than it has in the last 3 years.
That's a
Okay?
fact.
Damn.
So that game is probably going to sell a lot better now because of this bullshit that she's been pushing.
Not only
So,
that,
like,
though, she got territorial with the role. She was like, "Oh, that's my voice." Was it Jennifer Hale or there's name? Jennifer Hale. She's like, "Oh, she can't use my voice. That's my that's my natural voice for this character." She. I'm not. No offense to her, but you know, I'm obligated to say this because you know I pretty much own that. Like,
But can it backfire also, Meds? Like, when you get a Last of Us 2 situation, you know, sometimes good, sometimes all publicity ain't good. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Last of Us was a different story. Last of Us was missing content.
And Last of Us 2, ultimately, like, the thing is, did it get a lot of publicity before coming out for negative reasons? Sure, but it wasn't a lie.
It wasn't a lie, but
Why were people upset? Because people didn't want Joel dead. That leak wasn't a lie. Joel died.
yeah, but we didn't find out that this was a lie until what? Just now, didn't we? Like the whole 15.
Yeah, but it was only a few days after.
Why does everybody say that? Why does everybody say that? That everybody was upset because, like, the outrage because he died. I don't think the outrage was because he died. It was the manner in which they did it but also the pacing of the game and how they went about the game.
Yeah, but the main reason.
I'm just talking about why the game probably didn't perform as well in terms of sales. Because people saw the leaks and a lot of them didn't like it and they just straight up didn't support.
Well, not just that though. The script, remember, the full script got leaked, so you don't even have to watch the game. The gameplay leaks. You got the full script, the dialogue.
Yeah.
All that.
So while the game itself had a lot of legitimate gripes that people had, a lot of people didn't get to see those issues because they just straight up skipped the game.
Yeah.
And at this point, I think this whole Bayonetta issue has done the exact opposite of that. And this game is, again, going to do a lot better, I think, at least like 10, 20% better than it would have before because it's put such a spotlight on it that, like...
Matter of fact, Meds, get me that link to play Bayonetta at 4K, baby, on PC, matter of fact. If you
you don't need a link? You mean Bayonetta 3. Okay.
Bayonetta 3, I want to play that on PC, baby. I really do. That'd be great.
Sure. Of course.
I love pirating Nintendo games because there's no achievements, man.
They're the only games I pirate. You know what's funny, Blaze, is that like 3 years ago, I was actually pirating games and playing them. Only a few, right? Because honestly, like when you pirate games, I feel like there's like a less of incentive to play them because you have no investment because you didn't pay for them.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like I've always felt that. Like I've downloaded a bunch of games and never played like 99% of them, right? But when it comes to Nintendo games, I'll happily pirate them. I don't give a fuck what you say about me or whatever. Like, suck my dick. Like, Nintendo's a shitty company. They never discount their games. They can blow me, and I'm gonna play their games, and I'm never gonna pay for them. Like,
that's the thing about pirating games. I've said that too in the past. Like, nobody knows you're playing this shit, and I know. Who
and
needs
other
to
games now? I'm buying them because I want the achievements.
Right, you want the achievement. That's the main thing for me. Like, I don't like as much as we bullshit Big Cloud for achievements. And listen, I don't need to. Nobody needs to know that I'm playing a fucking game. Right?
No, but the thing is, honestly, it's not even about the achievements in terms of, oh, look at this, I'm a Bureau gamer, look at this. It's just a matter of, like, I want people to be able to say, like, for example, let's say I give my opinion on a game right now. I want people to know for a fact that, yeah, Mez knows what he's talking about. Because right now, if I go to his achievements, I see that he's actually played the game. So that's really it. Because, like, I never want to come out here and be exposed for a fraud. because I lied about playing a game that I didn't play. So if a game has achievements, I'm gonna fucking buy the game. Like, will I wait for this shit to be on sale? Absolutely. But I'm gonna buy the game and I'm gonna get the achievements for it because I want people to know that I know what I'm talking about. But when it comes to Nintendo games, bro, you can turn the game on and just leave it on running, and you can crank up 50 hours and say you beat it. Like, nobody's gonna be able to check it in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, Nintendo games get played on the computer.
That's the
Facts,
fucking
period,
issue.
every single time.
You look at Nintendo, like I said, and it's like
it's funny because they refuse to put in trophies, but if they put in trophies, it would literally boost their sales because less people would pirate.
100%. I would be so much more obligated. Like, even I would take the resolution hit, I would take the frame rate hit, to start off, just to stop building your portfolio at Nintendo. But like, they're stubborn. There's no point. There's no point, like you said. Yeah, but Bayonetta,
and it plays better on PC. So why would you play it on a worse platform? It just doesn't make any sense.
Exactly, dude. And listen, having that. By the way, quickly, until I move on to the next topic, I've been using this for a couple of days. Is that
not going to be a topic? Your time with the Steam Deck? Let's make it the topic right now. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it's just, this thing is like, it makes you really want PlayStation to put out another handheld, because the potential, this thing makes like, Nintendo needs to upgrade their system. Once you play a Steam Deck, it's like you can't go back to a Switch. Like, the clarity, you can alter your options, you can alter the resolution, you can alter the frame rate, you can alter the screen hertz. It's just, dude, the fucking Steam Deck, I don't know how I waited this long, but it's fucking incredible. It really is.
Is it, man? I'm so glad you like it.
Dude, I was playing, let me just show you. First of all, to play Elden Ring on a portable, like, I beat the game 1,000 times, but the fact that, look at Nev, of course the Nintendo stand, look at Nev. Nev is a Canadian wild animal that peeks through his window like this every once in a while to get a couple vitamin D hits, poke his little thing. But Nev is a Nintendo fanboy. The fact of the matter is, bro, I was playing Elden Ring online. I was helping my boy out playing co-op, and I just couldn't believe that I was laying down in bed playing Elden Ring, like co-op. Yeah. I was just like, it's just fucking mind blown, bro. Mind fucking blown, dude. Like, the game, this desktop mode, I downloaded Discord. I'm at work. I dock it. I'm on Discord. I hook up a mouse to it. I hook up a keyboard to it. And it's essentially a portable computer, bro. Like I'm on Discord and I'm playing games with people. It's just the amount of shit you can do. It's so versatile. I'm playing SOCOM 2. Emulation. This is an emulation machine. I'm going to do a little review on it eventually, but I'm
looking forward to that. Yeah.
I'm an idiot for waiting this long.
So you love it.
Dude, I love it. Look, I just to show you, like, Call of Duty, like Spider-Man, you name it. Like, what they need to do now, the next iteration of this OLED, increase the fidelity, make a because it's got an APU in it, right, Meds?
We need 1080p. Yeah, it's an APU. It's an RDNA 2 APU. Yeah.
Okay, so I was talking shit because I was hating because I couldn't get my hands on it. What up, Gaming Addict? I couldn't get my hands on it, and I was like, damn, man, I don't need one. Honestly, this thing is gonna save my relationship too, because I don't go to sleep in my bed anymore. But now I can go to bed, get on Discord, play a game if I want, and it's all good.
So you can get on Discord from the oh, never mind. You do it on your phone and then play the game, right?
No, you can do it. So on desktop mode, you can download it and get on Discord.
Oh yeah.
But then
putting Windows without having Windows,
you don't need Windows. Period. No.
Wow. Okay, so you can have Discord without Windows. That's
right.
That's,
but the
that's
kicker,
awesome. I didn't know that. Cool.
What Redhead told me is
Redhead.
Add it.
Go on.
You can add it to your you can add a non Steam game, right? And you add Discord. So then what you can do is you can boot up Steam Discord, jump in the voice chat, and then you hit the Steam button and then boot up another game. And they just run simultaneously.
Nice.
So you don't have to be in desktop mode anymore to use Discord. You can just be on your. It's just, this shit is incredible, bro. It really is. I got no bad. I got the 512 version. It was like $680 after tax. I'm telling you, if anybody's even slightly thinking about it, just buy it. And if I were you, I would buy the cheaper versions on top of that because you can just get an SD
I've also
card.
heard this. I've also heard this.
Yeah, you can just get an SD card and upgrade your thing. Blaze 4K is the king of cream pies. By the way, I'm just gonna tell you this, fellas. Okay, treat your women well and fuck your girl every chance you can. Because just because you're sick and tired of fucking your girl, there's always somebody else that would love
Absolutely,
girl.
brother.
Okay,
just because it's your 1000th time doesn't mean that it's not somebody else's first. Okay,
that's a fucking fact.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That's how Medina's eyes got all extra big when you said that. Like, yeah, absolutely. I'll steal your girl.
So if you've seen a change in Big Cloud's behavior,
what are you talking about?
Or how he acts, it's because
pause. What's wrong with my behavior? What have I done now?
I'm gonna go into it.
Do I need to punch you in your fucking face? Like, what's going on? I'm getting.
See what I did there? Silence.
You gonna mute me?
Silence.
We doing it? We doing? Huh?
No. But Big Cloud is a sick bastard. I'm not gonna get into details because
how am I a sick bastard?
I'm gonna explain.
I am a man.
Okay, stay muted. Big Cloud.
Wait, I'm here. What?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna get good now.
Okay.
You gonna be such a bitch.
What? I didn't. What did I miss?
I use nothing because every time I talk, he's like,
Blaze being a bitch. So he's doing this.
Okay. Anyway, so chat. So Big Cloud over the weekend.
Don't listen to this guy.
Lost his virginity.
No, I didn't.
Finally.
No, I didn't.
He lost his virginity.
Been lost.
Can we get a round of applause, everybody?
Oh God, he's too sad. I lost it. Been lost it, but okay.
He got. Listen, Big Cloud has been recording videos for Pornhub, bro. He's sick, man. Big Cloud, you want to explain yourself? What you've been doing, brother?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Big Cloud, come on, give the people a little bit.
Are you the newest?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Big Cloud, you know what we're talking about. Come on,
guys, everybody in the chat. As long as you know Big Cloud, that's something that Big Cloud does.
What, have sex?
Right.
No, exactly. That's why we're happy for you.
Fuck you, man.
Okay, so what's the news?
I like how he comes out left field with this shit. Let's slap the fuck out.
Anyway, so
Keanu Reeves mic. Get the fuck out of here.
So what's the deal? What did Big Cloud actually do for the first time for real?
Oh my god.
Well, this girl flew over.
What?
Yeah. He got a girl to fly over. Listen, the girl came in. The girl was there at 11 a.m. Some shit like that, and she left at 5 p.m. Just boom, 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 and then she left. He's sick, man. He's clapping cheeks and shit. Then this girl's like doing this. Like I seen the video Big Cloud showed to me. This girl's like this.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, and Big Cloud's in the back, like, yeah, Big Cloud Gaming IGN. Yeah.
What? Yeah, totally.
Show him the video, Big Cloud. Show him.
Totally.
Get your phone and show him the video, Big Cloud. Just a
can't
little
show you
bit.
something that don't exist.
Sex.
Can't show you something that don't exist.
You can't tell though, man. Look at him. He's all cool and shit. Like, yeah.
I
can't show you shit that don't
the
exist.
braces are shimmering.
Oh,
Shut up,
man.
Listen, man. Nah, but seriously, what happened? So he flew
see Novocaine. Say the truth.
Nova, what is
I
happening?
screen capped that shit. Exactly. Novocaine is the witness.
Wait, what?
Come on,
what did he miss?
No, he drags Novocaine like Nova. Hey, long time no see. Let me talk to you. Drags him.
Me and Nova chill. We talking about other shit.
I'm with a woman.
Bro, he drags Novocaine into a separate chat and starts showing him X videos on his phone through camera like this.
I did not.
He goes, look, you see, I had sex. You see, I swear.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't have sex. Damn. So you're still a virgin.
Nova, send me the clip, brother. I'll pay you whatever you need for it.
That shot so hard, pissed me off.
You keep walking into it, bro.
I am. That's why I can't say something. Fuck the show, dude.
No, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, brother.
Yeah, and bro, the fact that he just sends her home after, like, all right, you can go.
Man.
Hey,
That's
hold
fine.
on, hold on. Big Cloud. Big Cloud. You
Huh?
banged her out and sent her home? My man, I'm about to hit your cash app, my man. I'm about to hit your cash app. My man.
Facts.
My
I like
man.
that.
There you go. He sent her home. My man.
Well, we
There
only
you
have
go.
5 hours yet to go.
Hey, man.
Bro,
Shout out to-
she flew from
shout out to you.
fucking New York
No,
just for like
no,
5
no.
hours.
No,
That's crazy.
dumbass. She was here for family. She came by because she was leaving that day. Yeah, 5 hours left. Spend.
But still fact, still.
She came by for 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Bro,
All
Big
right.
Cloud that day, by the way, Big Cloud gets on. He's like, oh, Blaze, he calls me in this group chat. I missed it, but I call him back. And I see him on camera. I swear to God, Big Cloud looked like he just relieved like 5 years of stress. Like, what's up? And all of a sudden, I see this girl come behind him, like rubbing his shoulder, like, hey. I'm like, he looked like the most relieved man in the history of life, bro. He looked so like, oh.
This motherfucker
was
looks
hilarious.
on the feed. He was like, well, hi, Big Cloud, what's going on here? I'm like, yeah, nothing. I'm saying, what's up?
Shout out
Yo,
to
bitch
Big Cloud
ass.
chat. I wish Rev was here. He would ask him 1,000 questions, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Y'all calling people nasty. That's rough right there. Hide your feet.
Big Cloud probably missed at first.
No.
oh, he definitely missed. Like,
She's like, yo, wrong hole.
wrong hole,
No.
Big Cloud.
No.
Anywho, so video games.
Anyway, yeah, let's get to the last topic here. I want to talk Call of Duty. Like I said, the campaign was out a week early. That was cool. Really good campaign. And then the multiplayer just launched. So Friday, and listen, this game has crashed on me about 25 times. Then somebody tells me, oh, there's new drivers. Download the drivers. The drivers for Little Big Planet, Sackboy.
What?
So I figured, all right, let me download these latest drivers because maybe it'll help, right?
Is your shit fuzzy?
What? The game?
Yeah.
No, why? Yours isn't?
Mine started look well. Good. No.
It could be the DLSS or the resolution scale. Sometimes
I turned it to
resets.
1440p, but the shit looks mad like washed out. I don't know. I gotta go with all my settings. Shit, what's up?
Yeah, no, I know what you
Yeah.
mean. It's done that to me in the past, but like I just tweaked it.
It looks like 1080p. That like it looks 1080p ish. Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
really, really bad. I was like, what the fuck? Where happened to all my color, my detail, and it's not bad.
Yeah, check your settings again. But yeah, so Big Cloud's been playing it. Lobo did buy the game, even though I own it on PlayStation 5. So we're playing the game, and Big Cloud was like, oh, Big Cloud hated on Call of Duty. Like, he played a shit ton of COD his whole life, and he's just kind of got sick of Call of Duty at one point. He just stopped playing it, right? What was the last COD game you played, Big Cloud?
Ghost.
Like
Ghost.
So you played that heavy, though?
Yeah. I played that mad heavy, did all the prestiges, and then I guess Black Ops 3 was like my in because I got to like the second prestige, and I just was done. And then when the beta dropped for Black Ops 4 or whatever, yeah, I think it was 4 for the I'm talking about for the Warzone, not Warzone, but
The Blackout,
the Blackout. I did that because it was free, but really, yeah, I hadn't played Call of Duty at all since. Moved
So you'd what? You got like 10 hours, maybe less?
and Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
at least, yeah, give or take 10, 15.
So would
And a
you
multiplayer.
say this is a good entry, or what's your thoughts on it? Let's hear it.
There's some good mechanics here, but one thing I don't like, okay, I hated Ghost. The reason why I like that Ghost got on my nerves so much, like that lean shit when you get to on the like behind cover, you can lean out.
Yeah.
Shit. I hate that shit. And what I don't like about this shit is like when you just try to like somebody shooting at you, do that knee slide to try to get behind cover and like whatever. If you're holding the aim while you're doing this, the character's going to naturally dive and either dive or naturally spring and do the shit. I don't like that. It's like, bro, that fucked me up so many fucking times where he gave them free headshots. I get fucked up. I don't like that. The movements are okay. I guess you can say they're fine. What you expect from God. I just don't. I mean, it does feel more the same. The maps are okay. Some maps are good. Some just I don't really give
Some
two
are horrible,
shit about. Yeah, so I don't give two shit about. They don't really flow well for me. The I will say that the weapons justice Like the weapons are cool. They look and sound great.
They do.
Then that new system in play where it's like the M4 is basically like 17 different assault rifles when you put the right attachment on it. I
You can
just like
change
that.
the receiver. Yeah, that's dope.
That's actually really smart. I like that. But I don't understand though. So like, you know, like remember how like the M5, I think it was MP5 when we played it on the beta. Remember when we all got the MP5, we started wrecking the fucking lobbies. The fact that you now got to go through all these hurdles just to get the MP5, you got to use that shitty fucking battle rifle.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. You got to use that battle rifle, and then you got to use the assault rifle version to unlock the fucking MP5. I was like, bro, can I just get that shit at like level 30 or whatever? Because at level 38, you get the Vector, bro.
Is that when you get it?
Yeah, you get the Vector level 30.
Then.
Yeah, you get the Vector at 38, and that shit fucking slaps. Like, it's fucking fire. So, and I do feel like weapons take a little longer to load up this time. I mean, in the beta,
they take so long, bro.
Yeah, in the beta, they were quick. You know what I mean? And I was okay. This shit's gonna be fire. You know what I mean? Nah, it feels like you're gonna be grinding for like a week just to get to level 20, 23, give or take, for like one weapon. If I don't know, depending on how many hours you put into it, and how well you do with the gun. But again, not every match is a guarantee you're going to put up like 50 kills or something like that. You know what I mean? Some people get up 10, 20. And there's no guarantees. And even with 10, 20 kills, it feels like your weapon only goes up like what, one or twice a match?
If that.
Yeah, it's very slow. So, but I mean, that's what I thought. I will say the campaign was the best part about it, was the crown jewel. Usually I don't say that about Call of Duty games. You know, usually like the multiplayer is the crown jewel, but the campaign is wow.
Are you gonna stick with it though? Like, are you gonna like go back? Because there's not really. I mean, I know God of War is around the corner, but like, is it gonna be your go to multiplayer just to run some shit here and there? Or?
It might, but I mean, obviously, this is the honeymoon phase, and that's the thing with Call of Duty. We always have the honeymoon phase where everybody's having fun playing it, right? But once everybody learns the maps, the spawn points, all that shit, you really think? Yeah, I'm saying you really think they're gonna move? They ain't gonna move. Like
they're already not moving now.
Yeah, the sniper rifles in this shit are fucking atrocious. I don't even know why this shit's still in the game. This one shot, one kill bullshit. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that there's guns in here that where it don't have the scope on it. But I'm talking about, it's like those long range one shot weapons, like the sniper. I don't like those neither. It's like you have to use those to get a sniper, and dudes out here quick scoping with the shit. It's like, bro, no. And I've been in games where dudes just stand in one area the whole fucking game and literally just do that lean shit and aim down the sight, especially like a hard point. You know that part where it's like the little.
You're talking about the mountain. That's what you're talking about.
Well, not just the mountain, but you know, like this. I forgot the name of the map, but it's like the one where it's like offices everywhere, and it's like it's open a little bit, but it's like you're in buildings or whatever.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. Dude was sitting by the car. You know, like the middle part, that middle choco where the hard point would be in the center, and like down the hall, there's like a car. Where the cars are the parking lots are. He's literally standing there aiming. He's not moving. He's been in the whole fucking game. So I kept throwing grenades in that same area. Kept killing him every single time. It's like, bro, that's how pussified some people are in this fucking game. People don't want to move.
It's the community, man. Like, I say this all the time about Call of Duty. They gave us advanced warfare. They gave us jetpacks, and what did people do? They still sat on the ground like slugs.
Right.
So the developers have tried over the years to make us move around, crawl on walls, run up walls, and it didn't fucking change a single thing because the Call of Duty community is so fucking worried and occupied with keeping their KD at a fucking. You know what I mean? That's all they care about. They don't even go. They don't even
anymore because you can't see your KD in the new game.
Yeah, well, they do that. They did that with 2019. I know people are surprised, but I remember 2019. I could not find my stats. And know what else Call of Duty does? And they're smart. The game comes out with no microtransactions. They miss that barrage for the reviews, and there's no complaints.
I hate that.
And a week later, watch. Just give it a couple weeks. They'll
put them in.
That's why they kind of already had DLC for you but you had to get that Ultimate Edition to get those red camos.
Can I just say something real quick? Because I don't really have a lot to insert in this Call of Duty conversation anyway. But about the KD stuff, like people are definitely way too worried about their KD, and this not being able to see it. Like I know people are upset about it, but maybe it's a good thing because honestly, I'm tired of people. Like I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but back when I did play it, it was really annoying that a lot of people just go like one-man army and try to just win the game on their own. And it's like, guys, like, you can support your team very well with not being like the highest kill guy on your team. You know what I mean? Like,
That's a fact.
we can put a winning team and a winning game together with not everybody trying to be a hero.
Play
But
the objective, bro.
yeah, with Call of Duty, everybody just tries to be the hero, and it causes you to lose games, and it causes a lot of frustration, and it causes a lot of camping, which ruins the experience for a lot of other people. So, like, honestly, like, I just wish people would stop worrying about that goddamn number, because like it would improve the game for everyone.
You know how it be, Med? You've been around, like, motherfuckers coming to the lobby with their mics blasting, lame-ass music playing in the background. They start talking shit like, oh, you guys suck. Hey, I'm better than you. And then the bitch shit starts. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just going to hide in every nook and cranny I get so I get this fucking warship or this UAV or whatever. And it's like, they think that's empowering. It's not even empowering. You look like a fucking idiot because, like, you don't go for the objective and play the game. You play like a bitch.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Kill streaks are a problem. But you know what? You guys might be against that, but I think them having
I've always hated them.
The kill streaks literally promote camping, bro.
Oh,
because
bro.
God forbid if you need 1 or 2 kills left, you're not moving. You're like, I'm not fucking. I'm getting this kill streak done.
I've seen dudes stand in one area for like 40 fucking minutes just for 2 fucking kills because they needed those 2 kills. And what's even more funny about it, I don't know if y'all heard or y'all seen it, but there's videos about it. There's a nuke in the game, bro. The nuke's in the game. So dudes are already getting the nuke, camping around, going through this shit, getting the nuke. So that shit's in the game. So once the map, like I said before, Blaze, when the honeymoon phase is over and motherfuckers learn the choke shit, guess what? It's going to get amplified times 15. When motherfuckers really know the shit, they know what weapons to use. They know which equipment to use, like portable radar and shit like that. And that's what you're going to see. And the shit, it was even more wild about me too. Like, I know you said the futuristic setting, they added all those mechanics and whatnot. But here's the thing. They also added to those games to fuck those games up aside from those mechanics. They added those fucking target finders. Remember that shit? They added those modified trophy systems that could block predator missiles. Remember that? They've done it all. Yeah. So they catered to all these bums all the fucking time. And the fact that they did it like this, I mean, again, yeah, there's some shit in here that's cool, but I already see through the shit. I already see through the bullshit. Once the honeymoon phase is over, I don't expect to hear as many footsteps as I do now. I don't expect to see as many motherfuckers rushing and playing this game.
They don't even do that now.
Yeah. Like the first day, they were rushing everywhere, right? The day 2, nobody was hardly moving as much. It was like 50% less of people were fucking moving. I'm telling you right now, you see more bitches doing this shit. Watch when this honeymoon phase is over with. This is going to be more quieter than COD Ghosts in terms of lobbies and how people move and how they play about it. Everybody's gonna have suppressors. Everybody's gonna be posted up somewhere. Watch. So that's it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. No, great points. I've been playing primarily, like not primarily, like 99%. I played 1 match of first-person mode.
So that's primarily.
I've been playing. Yeah, right. And I know it sounds kind of crazy saying, I've been telling people, yo, I'm not playing with you unless you're playing third person. Like I was playing with Strictly and them, and I said, I got so frustrated. I was having like just a shitty game. I'm like, man, I'm out. Like I can't play. Listen, I want to play third person is so
different.
It's just like I'm a third person guy. Like, and you can tell all this shit's like kind of just tacked on because the maps are the same. If you have a gun set for first person mode and then you switch to third person mode,
yeah,
and it say it's not good at hip firing or it's like. It's very tacked on, but you can see the promise in it, like the animations, the cloth physics, the way the character moves. The animations are just perfect. It looks really good. It just, I'm just dying for a third-person shooter. So this is gonna occupy my time, for that multiplayer fix I get, until God of War comes. But I'm gonna stick with the third person for now until I get frustrated and then just fucking uninstall it completely. But I'm having a good time with it. I'm playing third person. And honestly, the main consent throughout the Discords, a lot of people are playing third person mode. Like a lot of people, like we jump in that third person mosh pit and there's a game found right away. It's not like, but I will say Call of Duty, I'm going to give them a little break because it's launch day, the day after launch day, but the crashing is unbearable. Like people are crashing. I was playing with Mooch, with Merc, with Vic, and somebody else, Novocaine or Doge, I forgot who it was, but we like one person would crash and then we'd have to start all over, send the invites, then somebody else would crash. It was out of control. So Activision needs to fix their shit. I'm sure it's coming. You know, I
How
know
you
the
how
game
you
just
feel
launched.
about the spawns and this shit?
I mean, listen, the spawns have always been hit or miss. It's either they're completely broken or you're playing an objective point and they're flipping the spawns on you. Like, you know, it's cool.
I've had
It's
some
just-
questionable spawns in this shit. Real
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I've spawned and then I literally today I was playing with Novocaine. I spawn, I run forward, I get shot. There's a guy right in front of my face. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I just spawned.
Yeah. Then spawn,
Call
he's
of
running
Duty, bro.
right in front of you, and you still die again. It's like I didn't even have a chance to react. So,
Infinity Ward, when it comes to gun design, for
Yeah.
me, they're the best. When it comes to the sound, they're the best. When it comes to like just shooting people, that satisfaction, I fucking love it. But their map design is
Treyarch,
hit
yeah.
or miss, bro. Their map designs are fucking just camp infested, bro. They
Yeah.
promote camping way too much, bro.
That's why I thought Treyarch was like. I used to always look at Treyarch as the GOAT because they used to always throw the crazy settings at us, like whether it be future or just more creative ways with it, like zombie shit like that. But also the maps were always well designed for that MOG plays. I remember when they were first pushing that shit, even with the Black Ops 2.
I'll give Treyarch
Yeah.
that, but you know
Yeah.
what? Treyarch always would go with a different. Listen.
Yeah.
I got out of Call of Duty. The 2019 engine has been my favorite engine. I like the grounded approach. I like how the game felt. Yeah, it was a little slowed down, but I personally like that. Treyarch is always this hippity hoppity,
Yeah.
like it's just that old 360 Call of Duty feeling that I just kind of got sick of. But you know, next Call of Duty is going. All the next Call of Duties will be using the Modern Warfare engine. So that's the good thing. There's no more like Call of Duty feels one way, then the next Call of Duty feels completely different in terms of like movement and pace like that. Like now that's over. All the next Call of Duty iterations will be using the Modern Warfare 2 engine. So that's a good thing. Also, for the first time, you're not going to see a Call of Duty game launch next year. This is the first time ever Call of Duty will be not launching a game next year. That's crazy to think, but that's kind of good. You can invest more. Like you spend a lot of money on microtransactions, and the next COD comes in, it's like, wow, you get left behind. But at least you'll have this Modern Warfare 2 game for a couple years now. So I'm enjoying it, though. I'll say I'm enjoying it. You know?
Yeah. Give it like a week, some change. I don't know. We'll see how I react to this shit.
But I want to give a big shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I kind of posted the link late, but you know, I still think it was a good cast. I want to thank you to Meds and Big Cloud for showing up. Rich Swag Lord, Cassie Case, thank you for the fucking thumbnail. Honestly, that was like, you know, one of them. You know, it's gonna go in my top 5 thumbnails. It was a really good thumbnail. Nev was good. Slark, Prisoner, you piece of trash.
Hey, Kaz, I see what you're doing, but you said it's gonna be in his top 5. Just know, all 4 of his top, you know, of those top 5 are mine. I'm just saying, I'm gonna go.
Cassie, for the benefit of the show, I'm not gonna say anything so we can move on. But yeah, Novocaine Nev, Chef, I see y'all. Appreciate you, Mega, Benji, donated $1, you piece of shit. Red Hood, what's up? NA, Dwayne Carter, Common Sense, and yeah, Talos, what's good, man? But yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming out. Episode 37 will be back next Saturday, 9 p.m. same time. Meds, thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. I always love to come by, man.
It's your YouTube, bro.
Oh, yo, my YouTube is hasn't been made yet, but listen, definitely do not subscribe to that because that's not gonna happen. Don't follow me anywhere. I don't have anything important to say. And just tune in to the next podcast. That's all I want people to do. Hit the like on this fucking video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Big Cloud Gaming. Subscribe to everybody who's fucking awesome in this community that we fuck with. Subscribe to Cassie Cage, Cult Classic Cassie Cage. Subscribe to that channel. Awesome channel. And yeah, man, like other than that, I don't really have anything else to say, man. I just want to support the people who I fuck with, and obviously again, Blaze, Big Cloud, Cassie Cage. Jack Move Johnny's a great channel too. Support that.
That's
No, that's a great channel too. That's a great channel too. And yeah, I will be actually, because I'm making a lot of changes in my life right now. I'm cutting out a lot of bullshit to make time for like things that I think matter. So I am going to start streaming on Twitch again. Yes, I am, and I'm going to be talking. I'm going to be streaming some games on there, and I'm also going to be talking mixed martial arts on there. For people who know me, like they know that like one of my favorite things in the world is combat sports. So I have a lot of things to say about mixed martial arts and about boxing as well. And I'm actually watching boxing right now as we speak. I've been watching boxing and MMA this entire podcast. And for all of my opinions and all of the things that I have to say, follow Actually Meds on Twitter and follow Actually Meds on twitch.tv. That's all of my socials right there. Actually Meds, that's me. Follow me, baby, for all of your combat sports needs.
Vito Claudio.
Like Medina said, subscribe. Blaze 4K. Check out Medina's content, aka Keanu Reeves. And building when's Constantine 2 dropping? You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting, bro. I've been waiting.
Yo, shout out to Red Hood for fucking up all the Discord servers with his weeaboo fucking anime. Shout out to Red Hood for stealing all Meds' subscribers. Anything else, Meds? You want to add?
Red Hood has fucking taken everything I've ever worked for. Fuck Red Hood.
Oh man, Red Hood, run!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Support Red Hood as well. Support Red Hood as well.
Red Hood,
awesome.
Red Hood streams. Yeah, he streams. He has his podcast on Twitch now and shit.
Yeah, he talks pop culture, TV, movies, all that stuff. So good stuff over there on twitch.tv.
Definitely show up, man.
40. Wait, is it Red Hood 420 or 4200 on Twitch?
It's Red Hood 420 on Twitch. Make sure you guys show up so you'll be blessed and we'll be
also fuck Nev, because I've always wanted to do an MMA podcast with Nev, but he doesn't have the time to do MMA podcast with me because
he's doing a podcast with Burrow about weeaboo.
Because he's because all of his time is being taken up by a fucking weeb ass podcast. So definitely fuck Nev and don't support his podcast.
Anyway, make sure you guys check out Red Hood 420, man. Make sure you guys stay blessed. Red Hood will make sure you're red. So make sure you guys go there, check him out. His podcast, his channel over there on Twitch. Big Cloud Gaming, me, the works. And y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yo, by the way, I'm kidding. Support Red Hood's next podcast. It's Nerds Next Door. YouTube Nerds Next Door, baby. You already know.
Yeah, it's Red's blessing. Yeah, it's awesome.
Nev, listen, I'm telling you, if you guys don't know Nev, I know you listen, he's a special
just leave it there.
Guy,
he's special.
He's special. That's it,
Shout out to Nev, man, the trash bag. He shows up here and doesn't show up to RGT,
Shout out to Nova too. If you want to get on card, Nova, let me know, man. I'm about to hop on in a second. But yo, good podcast. Thank you all. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.
Say Big Cloud. I love RGT last week. Doesn't even tell him what the topics were because he didn't watch it. Little fucking fraud.
He don't fucking watch that bullshit.
He don't watch it. So you don't watch it, you little fucking fraud.
We're out. Fuck Nev.
PC Master Race, baby.
Sony, he's gone, baby.